Welcome in, everybody. The Monkey wanted to say happy birthday to Gaming with G. So he was just kind of there. There at the beginning of the stream. That's how you know it's going to be a good stream tonight. Got the Monkey. How's everybody doing? I swear I saw it. Could have been there. Who knows? Who knows if it was really there? So, you guys might have seen the thumbnail. Maybe you took a look at it. Tonight we're planning on doing like a lot of Dunsparce. I want to kind of try to hammer it out. Before we do that, we're going to do a little bit of kind of an egg situation. We're going to start our next Masuda hunt. But after the eggs, I think we're just going to be really hammering out Dunsparce. We'll see how I'm feeling. But I'd really, really like to get some Dunsparce encounters knocked out. And maybe we get the guy. Maybe it happens tonight. Welcome in, everybody. I see a bunch of people popping in. That was more cursed than Mr. Kappa. Mr. Kappa's not cursed. He's a beautiful man. Shiny hunting the Dunsparce. Exactly. Failed my first Shiny and Violet today. What'd you fail? What was it? Hopefully not too good. In Europe, it's called a lift. In Canada, we call them elevators. I guess we're raised differently. And you got a Shiny for it. We can't keep letting him get away with this. Pupusa boy, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So, to start out the stream, though, we aren't doing 300 eggs like we did the other day. I've learned my lesson on the 300 egg situations, but, you know, we'll do a cool 100, like we used to do. The regular. I like your cut, G. I appreciate you. Yeah, we got a fresh cut on Saturday. The Saturday stream, we got it. Jumpluff in Area 0, she mementos herself. You know, the Jumpluffs in, like, Northern Province as well, they all be mementoing. And so do the Hoppips, too. They all just do not want to be around. You missed a donation from Can of Worms. There it is. I'm sure that was a thing. Chrissy, welcome in. The freshest of cuts. Alright, this is our first egg. We're going for the little lad. This is one of my favorite shinies from... Well, this is actually my favorite shiny from Legends. But it's a very spicy shiny. Very, very spicy. And bonus, it's in a moon ball. So, shiny Hisui Zorua in a moon ball. That's what we're trying to get. Still on the Flutter Mane hunt. Hate to hear it, but you got this. You'll get it tonight. It's gonna happen. My Score Bunny guess was wrong. I am gonna do Score Bunny. It's on my list, but when I saw that this thing was out, I knew I had to get it. It was gonna be my next one. Mel with the 5 right out of the gate. Mel. I appreciate you. Guys, if you got one of those gifted memberships, say thank you to Mel. Everybody else get some Mr. Kappas out there. Throw them out. Someone was giving those out. Yeah. I actually got mine from Shining Umbreon, another streamer. You guys might have heard of him. Friend of the channel. He hooked me up. But you can breed your own of these, actually. In any ball that you want, you can get a Hisuian Zorua. If you just catch a regular Unovan Zorua in this game, and you breed it together with a female... well, I guess it doesn't matter. Either one can be the female, right? But you have to breed one of these with a Unovan one, and you catch the Unovan one in the ball that you want it to be in. And that's how you do it. That's how you transfer the ball. I'm an Ultra Ball now. Very nice. A lot of our gifted members have actually, like, progressed through the ranks because they've been such regulars that they constantly get those gifted memberships. And guys, if you're trying to get those gifted memberships, make sure that you do !gift and you click on the link in the chat, because you have to opt in. If you've never had a gifted membership, make sure that you have it turned on. That might be why. Mel, I'm unfunny. Well, see, then that makes you great at dad jokes, because they're not funny. The Unovan has to be the female. Really? Is that a fact? I don't know if that's a fact. That's a fun fact if true. Vandy raid out of nowhere. Vandy. Buddy, I appreciate you. We just got started. Vandy, welcome in. How's things today? What were you doing? I've been seeing you doing a variety of things, and I've kind of been thinking about doing some of the variety shenanigans too. You were doing XD, weren't you? Doing Gale of Darkness? I swear I saw that. You tell me if I'm wrong, but everybody else, welcome in. If you guys don't know me, I'm Calm and Collecting. I'm a calm guy. Do some shiny hunting. But yeah, I've never played. Having some fun with random things. Randomized XD. Very nice. You're going to hate me for this, Vandy. I have never played Coliseum or XD. So I really want to play it on stream at some point. I've heard that they're pretty tough. So I don't know if I do an initial playthrough of that game, if I should do it as a challenge run, or if I should just try to play it the good old-fashioned way. I'm not sure. Guys, I appreciate you. We've killed the like goal. Absolutely killed it. I appreciate you guys helping me out with that. They're very hard. Everything is a double battle. Yeah, I think that's maybe the reason when I was younger why I didn't get into it, because I didn't really like double battles. But now, I think it'd be pretty sweet. And that's cool. I didn't know that they had a randomizer for that game. It seems like it's a lot more linear than regular Pokemon games. So is that are you worried that you're going to get to a point where you're just going to be stuck? Because in those games you don't have any any wild Pokemon that you can catch, right? It's just the things that you catch from the other trainers, right? It seems interesting. I'm not sure how it would work out. Dad joke of the day. What did the cow say when an animal is in its way? What does it say? It said, move, with lots of O's. Gaming with G, I'm going to let that one slide only because it's your birthday. That's the only reason you're getting through. Have caught up on Tuesday's last bit of the VOD. Did you return to the floor is lava? I haven't redone the floor is lava yet. I haven't completed my run. I would like to do it again, maybe, well, one of these next streams, because I want to have a successful run. But we haven't completed it. The closest we've got was here to Cortando, which I think is not the play. I think going to Cortando ain't it. We're locked in, because this place just has no mountains to climb anywhere close to it. It doesn't have any rocks to get up out of the pit. So I think this has to be the last city. Australia says hi. Hello, Australia. Will you complete the run on the... Oh, you will complete the run on the 69th attempt. I hope it doesn't take that long. I think I can do it in the next couple. Next couple runs. Easy peasy. There's the a man walks into a bar joke. That's a Monday classic. Just a regular old Monday joke. Shiny hunting Tapu Lele, no luck, but I'm not giving up. What game are you hunting it in? Are you doing Dynamax Adventures, or are you doing this in Sun and Moon? Can you get them in Sun and Moon? In the actual legendary encounters? I'm not sure if they're locked or not, now that I think about it. Just hatched my shiny Hisuian Zorua after 4 boxes. That is not bad at all. And you know what? We have 4 boxes. That's how many Zoruas we have. Yeah, the Hisui Zorua is a cutie. The best shiny in Legends, in my opinion. Craig, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. So we're doing our 120 Zoruas, and then we're doing some Dunsparce action. Calm walks into a bar and then turns right around because it's not his vibe. There you go. Could be. Dynamax Adventure and Pokemon Sword, yeah. Tracy, those things can just drag on so bad. I don't know what the deal is, but like, even though it's like 1 in 100 odds, they feel rough sometimes because they're just so slow. Hobby Bugs, hey everyone, and hey Calm. Like, hey everybody, Calm. Hobby Bugs, I appreciate the $5. Hello to you. Took me over 10 boxes to get the shiny Hisui Zorua. That's not bad. That's still like 300 eggs. Not bad. Still under odds. Got my shiny H Zorua in less than a box. You know, we still have the potential to do that. We haven't hatched our first whole box yet. Not to flex or anything, but I got my shiny Hisuian Zorua in 47. I'm hoping that that means that we're going to have some extra spicy luck. Although we still haven't had a hunt that has gone to odds yet. Maybe it continues. Maybe we just have the best Masuda luck of any person playing Pokemans. Maybe that's it. The Hisuian Braviary. Yeah, no, that's really cool too. And its shiny is like... It's like a... It's almost black, right? It's kind of like a really dark grayish brown, right? I don't know if it's exactly like fully black or not, but it is really cool. You have to hit the olive for luck between boxes. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm down. I'm at 1,800 eggs for Wooper, nothing yet. That is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I'm almost at box 30, don't tell me that. Do not tell me that. Although, that's not even quite 1,000 yet. Like, up to 1,000, fine. You know? It's like, it's reasonable enough. But, yeah, once you start getting close to 2,000, that's when it starts being sad times. I've been hunting Shiny Coco, Foy Coco, in parentheses. That was a lot more typing than just typing Shiny Foy Coco. Hopefully you get it soon. We got him super quick. He knew that we were Foy Coco fans. Yeah, we're almost at 30. We're getting there. We had to bonk the olive a couple times. Every now and then, we just gotta give it a little smack. Don't minimize my pain. You know, every now and then you go double odds. I've gone triple in Masuda and Sword and Shield, not in this game. Although, I don't know. Do you guys think that Masuda method, like egg hatching and stuff, is better or worse in this game compared to Sword and Shield? Because I think that you can get eggs so much faster in Sword and Shield, but it's kind of nice not having to focus on this too. I don't know. I'm not sure which one I prefer. Had to pop out for a bit, but ooh, Hisuian Zorua, yes. Just getting started on it. Do not like that it takes an hour to gather 100 eggs. Yeah. Like, if I really wanted to focus on Masuda method, I still have to take forever. If I was in Sword and Shield, like really focusing on getting eggs, you can get a ton really quick. So, yeah, I'm just not sure. In all fairness, this is the suffering I've chosen. Yeah, that's how it is for all of us. We've all committed to this. We all chose this. I do not like... Oh, what the heck is going on with my messages? It's happening again. Hatched my first shiny yesterday, Spiritomb. Took 2k plus. Oh, God. Yeah, don't love to see that. Do not. Somebody was saying that there's like a Pokemon Home update happening sometime soon. Does anybody remember what the date was on that? Because I don't remember it. I don't think it's like the official like Pokemon Home Scarlet and Violet thing because they haven't announced it, but there was supposed to be like an update that was going to happen. Do you guys know? Somebody in chat was mentioning it. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. You know. You know, for me, for the longest time, I didn't want any facial hair. It was really annoying. It grew out very, like, sparse on my face. I grew facial hair just like, you know, I don't even know how to describe it. It was all neck beard, which I guess I'm a shiny hunter. Maybe that's just how it goes for me, right? And then eventually, when the whole pandemic thing hit, I just went, forget it. I'm going to try it out. And I just did not shave any of the terrible neck beard, and I just like powered on through it. And now it's fine. I could get rid of all of it, and it'll grow back out nice and normal, but for some reason it didn't work until I did that. Until I committed to it. Is Razzie here? I don't know if Razzie's here. He was streaming earlier. Sometimes he pops in, but he's a chronic lurker. To the person who stole my glasses, I will find you. I have contacts. You know what? I haven't heard that one on a Dad Joke Monday, and it's all right. Gives me some. What is the movie where the guy says like he's finding his daughter? What is the actual name of that movie? I can't remember it. It's with Liam Neeson. Guys, what is it? Tell me what it is. I'm losing my mind. Taken. I can't believe I couldn't remember the name of that movie. Okay, tell me the truth. I hope this is just a figment of my imagination. Did they have a second one where the daughter is finding the dad? That's not a thing, right? Tell me that I imagined this and this wasn't actually Taken 2. They didn't do that, right? I'm hoping that I just misheard this or I dreamt this and it was never a reality. The mom, not the dad. It's not called Taken Again, too, is it? Taken Again. That was Taken 3? What the heck is going on? Guys, sometimes having one movie that kind of does what it's supposed to do and that's it is fine. We don't need to have a Taken 12, you know? Somebody like, you know when your cat, some people might not get this, but if you have like an outside cat and another family kind of like, your cat lives with them too, it lives like the dual lives. That's what like Taken 12 is somebody getting their cat back from the neighbors, you know, that their cat is living with now. That's Taken 12. And you know what? Kind of relatable. Maybe it would be fine. I have a joke about cows, but I don't want to milk it. Good. I see what you did there. I'm going to move past that. Yeah, no, that family has some issues with just staying in their house, not being, you know, taken again and again. Taken 13, your second cousin's friend's dog was stolen. You don't really care about it, but he just wants to get out of the house at this point, you know. It's just, he's so over it. His wife keeps getting taken. He's just like, I'll go save the dog. Sounds fun. I have a particular set of catnip. A particular blend of catnip. Jacob, welcome in. I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. We've had it. We need some spicy original jokes. That's what happens when you go to France. To be honest, I don't know that I'd ever go to France. It kind of seems sketchy to me. I feel like it's really romanticized a lot, but it seems kind of scary. Like, I've seen some videos of just like the craziness going on over there, and I just do not see myself wanting to go over there. Call me crazy. And it's not just I watched the movie Taken, because despite all that, I don't think I'm beautiful enough to have Liam Neeson chase me down. Just me personally. I think I'm probably safe from that. But still, I don't really feel like I want to go over there. It's just something about it. I'm going to pause my Wooper hunt for a bit and try Zorua. Very nice. It's a good shiny. Everywhere can be scary. You live in America. I mean, yeah. What, all of America is scary? Is that what you're implying? Is that what we're doing here? The catacombs freak me out. Yeah, although I'll be honest, the catacombs were never in the itinerary. There's no chance. You will never get me in the scary caves under France. There's no chance. What an absolute nightmare. You gotta be insane to go down there. 4 months. Remember to like the stream, Jacob. I appreciate you. Taken 69. They took my trash. That's... yeah. As you get older, you get a little bit more angry about that stuff. I feel like. So, like, he would be 69 too. He'd be like, they keep going through my garbage. We're gonna have to get these guys. R.I.P. boiling water, you will be missed. Alright. Alright. You'll always be above them if you're there. Yeah, but like, being above them and being in them is very different. Very, very different things. Like, there's a sewer underneath me. There's also like a molten core inside of the planet Earth. Both of those things I would not want to be in. But luckily, I'm on top of them. I'm not in the liquid hot magma. Gaming with G. Gonna give him the birthday pin. Boom. I appreciate you guys, by the way. Killing Lycles. I went to France for 12 hours just to go to Disneyland. You're insane. Let's move past that, though. This is when I lived in the UK, and it was a $50 flight. Yeah, what people don't realize is in that whole, like, kind of Europe, kind of UK area, it seems like it's this really big, like, tons of countries, like, they've got to be super far apart, right? But they're kind of not. If you go, you can do like day trips or a couple days in like a bunch of different countries if you go to like that area. And it's pretty cool. They're almost like states here in the US if you're going to compare them to like size-wise. But yeah, I think that's cool. If I ever went that way, I don't know if I ever will. Not that like I don't want to. I just, whenever I go think about going out of the country, I just want to go to Japan again. Liz, welcome in. I see we're hunting a floofy boy. We are. Trying to get the floof. We've got 120 eggs. We aren't going crazy with it. But we're starting. Did you hear about the vampire that who played baseball? He sucked. Yeah. Both sides of that joke are true, I think. Why did the coffee go to the police? It got mugged. There you go. That one's not bad either. For you coffee fans. I don't know. I live in Florida, so Disney is in my back door practically. Might want to rephrase that. In your backyard, maybe. Backyard is maybe the way you want to go with that one. I'm in Arizona, so I'm really close to Disneyland. Not Disney World, though. I've never been there. And I don't know if it's worth, like, the trip. I personally am not really a Disney person, but, wow. I'm a run-around with hatched Zorua person, though. I'm telling you, we got issues here. What's the name of the Pokemon that traveled with Dorothy to Oz? Totodile. Alright. Alright. I do like Totodile, so you're gonna get a pass on that one. Do you have any tips for growing? For, like, being new on YouTube? You just kind of have to stick with it. It sucks. I streamed to 0 people for a very long time. So, one thing I'll say is you really need to be critical with yourself about what is and isn't good. Like, if you would actually watch what you're doing. And that's kind of what I try to, like, my baseline usually is, would I sit down and watch this realistically? Like, can I watch through one of my own VODs? If so, and you think it's going to be a good thing, you kind of just have to keep pushing. It kind of sucks. There's not really a great answer. Using this to thank whoever gifted me. Very nice. I don't know if this was just tonight. Mel is the only one who's gifted tonight. So if you just got it tonight, that's probably Mel. Dawn, welcome in. Did I miss a Hisuian Zorua event, or is it totally legally acquired? Grayscale, I only do the official releases. So this is, if you buy the DLC, you get one of these. But somebody traded me one. So I haven't even bought the DLC yet. Like, I'm gonna get it, but, like, I haven't done it. So this isn't one that I originally caught or anything. But yeah, this is something that you can get in the game. Do you want a shiny Charmander? You know, we've actually already hatched one. We've evolved it into Charizard, but I do still need to hatch a couple of those. We'll probably start going for those after we get our, I don't know. We'll probably have to do Score Bunny after this, and then we'll start doing the starters to try to, like, finish up those evolution lines. I think that's what we're going to do. Gotta go to sleep. Moose Melon. We will see you around. Try to dream about the English. I lost 50 pounds officially today. That's insane. Congrats. I don't know if I ever could. I'm so bad about that stuff. My wife and I used to do a lot more, like, DDR every single night as, like, a workout thing, and we were losing some weight for a bit there, and then we just kind of stopped. And then I got it all back. That's how it goes. So sticking with it, that is a huge deal. Finally in an Ultra Ball, yes. Got a shiny Pikachu and a shiny Voltorb today. Very nice. Shiny Voltorb is so good. It's such a good shiny. Love to see it. Chuck Norris isn't a dad. Dads are Chuck Norris. I don't think that works. I don't know if that's how that works. Chuck Norris is a cool guy, though. Are we really bringing back the Chuck Norris jokes? Is that what's happening right now? We had those the other day. Yeah, internet Pokemon jokes? I don't know. Hold on. My wife is out and about and she's calling me. And she knows I'm streaming, so let me answer this. My wife randomly decided that she's getting groceries right now. Don't know what the deal is with that. She said, you know what? Grocery time. So that's what's going on there. My sister put an M&M in her nose when we were kids. My brother swallowed a nickel when he was a kid. And he was so scared. I remember he came up to like... he came up to my mom and I was sitting there with her. And he was like, what would happen theoretically if I swallowed a nickel? And my mom goes, did you swallow a nickel? And he just starts crying. He's just like, yes. We never did find that nickel. Who knows where it went? It had to pass. It must have. He never had an issue with the nickel, but, you know, I guess somebody in the sewers must have been a nickel richer. It had to go through. Are these Zorua able to float, do you think? Don't be throwing these Zorua in water. Don't do that. I almost died as a kid. I'm just stupid, not because of an accident. Just in general. There's no context here. You're just going to leave us with that? Bro has 5 cents on hand, I'm telling you. He absorbed the nickel. Now his bones are made of nickel. Yeah, he's like kind of the cheaper Wolverine. Not adamantium, but, you know, nickel. Still alright. I meant in the air because they're part ghost. Okay. I thought you meant throw them into the ocean. And I was wondering what was going on, Liz. What the deal was. The Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto has a memory wall of all the stuff they've taken out of kids' noses. Lots of Legos. Lots of Legos. Calm, I like the new winter uniform. You know, I'm not wearing that. This is the one that's already in the game. I haven't actually grabbed the DLC, so I don't have the new ones. No, he's not in Nickelback. He's in Nickelbutt. Different band. Which sci-fi movie do Pokemon most like? Staryu Wars. These are bad. These are very bad. What did the judge say when the skunk tank came into court? Odor in the court. A little better, but not great. Ditto dude, welcome in. Was looking at the giant olive and imagining them just hovering on it. And just like floating above them. They don't fly in those games. They just have like floaty ghost hair. That's the ghost type of them. Accidentally swallowed a small rock. You know, my brother got rocks stuck in his ears too. And he was not a genius because he did it more than once. One time he like put a rock in his ear and he freaked out and they had to like take it out. And they like took it out at the hospital and stuff. And then like the next day he did it again. He was not the, What? This is right as I was telling my brother's joke. This might be our 69th for real. Hold on, we're saving. I can't believe we already found this. This seriously? Okay, it was past... No, it wasn't. This was so close to our... We were way under 69th, actually. So this was our 55th egg. What the heck? The luck, the Masuda luck continues. We keep getting away with it. Name it Nickel, but I will not. I refuse. We're not going to do this poor Zorua dirty like that. Alright. Let's get a picture of old Nickelbutt on the board. If I can find Zoroark. Or Zorua. Boom. I mean, we're gonna just keep taking these dubs. I'm not going to question it. We're not going to have any issues with this. Boom. Yeah, very good shiny. How long did the Zorua take? 55 eggs. You know, took a while. Just a bit. Alright, let me get this in the box so we don't accidentally get rid of this thing. And let's keep hatching these eggs. We got that so quick. Alright, we're going to continue. We have 2 more boxes after this. Yeah, super lucky. I'm telling you. We've had insane Masuda luck. Let's bonk this. What if we get a back-to-back? This is the one. We bonk the olive. We did what we needed to do. Here it is. Here's going to be our second one. Back-to-back. Once I got stuck in a swing and they had to cut me out. How do you get stuck in a swing? Oh, you mean like one of those plastic ones? Where they're like, the seat just has like 2 leg holes in it? I could maybe see that. I could give you the pass on that. Wee Man, yeah, we're having insane Masuda luck. Gen 9 is the Masuda Gen. Which Pokemon do soccer players like the most? Goal Duck. Alright. The Olive Bonk, yeah. No, the Olive Bonk, it works. Do we still have egg power? Oh, wow. I literally pushed right on the D-pad as that egg popped out. It is simply a difference in skill. It is a skill issue, guys. Too bad. Too bad. Gonna be hatching Rowlet soon. Yeah, I forgot about that. You know, the thing about Rowlet is I've found so many shiny Rowlets in Legends, but I've also found a bunch of this guy in Legends. So I guess I don't hate it. I do love Rowlet. He can't keep getting away with this, Kasane. I can and I will. We're going to get a goal, too. Get in there. That's what gets us our bonus points right here. This is going to be a shiny. We got the goal. We got our boosted shiny odds. Here it is. Watch and learn. Alright, maybe not. Maybe we needed to get the goal on the other side. That's right. Hold on. That's my mistake. We got to get it over here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Did I miss something? Can you transfer Hisuian Zorua to Scarlet and Violet? Caretaker. You can get Hisuian Zoroark out of a like a raid event, or you get a code for it when you buy the DLC on the eShop. You can like pre-purchase it, and you get that, and you get some outfits and stuff. Oh my god, I thought I was going to get a goal. I guess who knows if I'm going to get a goal. Mystery gift, not a raid. Yeah, it's like a code that you get when you buy it. White Zorua ain't it? Really? Dude, this thing is sweet. You're crazy. This is just a super cool Pokemon, and its typing is pretty interesting too. Normal Ghost. Cancel out the Ghost weakness. Normal Stab is like not good, but you know, it's still, oh my god. Oh my god, no. We're doing one more attempt at this goal. Nice and slow. There it is. The goal. Get in there, dude. Got it. Deal. It gets Hyper Voice. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. It's just, it's never super effective on anything, is like my only deal with it, right? I forgot to put an Everstone on and thought I got a shiny on the first egg, yeah. A lot of people have been forgetting the Everstones on these. Just so you guys know, if you're trying to breed a Pokemon that has a, like, regional difference, or even like a form difference, you need to put an Everstone on it for that to transfer down into the eggs when you're breeding it. So, fun fact. Make sure you have the Everstones. How'd you get it in a Moonball? Pax, you can catch a Unovan Zorua in this game in a Moonball, and you can breed it with the Hisuian one. And they have a 50-50 chance of using the Pokeball from either the mother or the father. So you have the Unovan one in a Moonball, and you have the I don't know if the Hisuian one has to be a female with an Everstone or not. I'm trying to think about that, how the species transfers down. But yeah, either way, I got mine traded. There's like, you can do a whole run around to get it though. I just had a homie trade me one. I found where people get their jokes. That's not a good thing. Don't tap into that, trust me. You get a special Zoroark that knows a move it can't learn that gives you thousands of coins every time you use it. What is the move? I haven't actually got that thing yet. I'm paying now for my luck. All of my Vivians have been shiny on the first Sammy, and now I'm on Sammy 3. Man, we might need to do a Vivian tonight too. We've been behind on that. Probably the second website that comes up when you Google jokes. The second website. Interesting. Happy hour. Oh, happy hour, gotcha. I was like, somebody's just saying happy hour. Is that what we're calling the calm stream? But no, it's just an attack. A rich vein for joke mining. Something like that. I haven't been seeing the good jokes, though. So we might need to find a new mine. That's all I'm saying. How are spiders so smart? They use the web. Who calls the internet the web anymore? You gotta be like a super boomer to call it the web. You're not browsing the web, right? Who actually says that? Tell me the truth. What's poppin'? Gigabytes. We have already found our shiny Zorua. And we're going to be going to Dunsparce land in a minute here. Was going to delete first, but I forgot. First site on Google usually adds, yeah. Yeah. Well, if you... Does, like, an ad blocker block all of those? I don't know if it does. The interwebs. That's such a 90s phrase, it is. Browsing the web. Or you, even not browsing, surfing the web. That was the old phrase. I say interweb sometimes. I do say that. I usually go inner tubes, though. Great Ball Gang. Yeah, we got a lot of Great Ball and Ultra Ball appreciators in here. I'm using that dial-up, no phone calls, after 9. The stream must be at a cool... I don't even think you could do 144p. I don't know if it's happening. Why was Hypno so energetic he wasn't drowsy anymore? Could be. I don't know if Hypno's exactly energetic, though. Both of those dudes kind of just weirdos. And they both look a little, like, out in left field, you know? Hypno's kind of... He's got eyes like that. He has, like, those squinty eyes, you know what I mean? He looks like he's barely holding his eyes open. But they also are kind of, like, up, like, they look like he's up to no good. I don't know why he's doing that, but he is making that face. Don't make me bring out the AOL disc, please don't. No more AOL discs. I see a like goal 250. Are we ready? We already at 200 likes, popping off. They do look weird. Yeah, no, they're looking strange. And we know Hypno's a bit of a weirdo. Bit of a creeper. Remember the awful sound of your ancient PC freezing and playing like half a second of the audio over and over until you were able to force it to shut down. My computer has done that for when it blue screened. I've had that happen a few times. I have a few audio effects too. We ready? All right, Lykel 250, guys. I appreciate you. Let's get one of these pinned up. When will we get a blobfish Pokemon? I'm trying to think. What is the closest thing we have to a blobfish? It's probably just... I mean, Quillfish is obviously a pufferfish. But it's got to be the closest, right? Or what about Gulpin? It isn't really a fish, but it's kind of like that. Been downloading... You got LimeWire, oh no. LimeWire was an absolute nightmare. What a dark time. Dark time on the internet. I got whiplash from those audio clips. Yes. It's the classic. Stunfisk, he's like a flounder, but I could kind of see where you're going with that. I want a possum Pokemon. I'm surprised that they don't have one yet. It seems like a pretty easy... They don't really have like a raccoon or a possum yet, do they? Clodsire. Clodsire's pretty close, actually. Yeah, Clodsire's close. Bruxish is ugly. I'm not going to deny that fact. Never used LimeWire. It's pretty bad, but everything else was bad too. Anywhere you were trying to get sketchy downloads, not a good time. Was a dark time for the internet. Also missing a water kitty starter, or any dog starter. We haven't had a dog? I'm trying to think. I guess not, huh? I'm thinking through all of the gens. They really haven't had a dog. Why no dog? Zigzagoon is a raccoon. Is it though? That thing is a dog. That thing does not look like a raccoon, even if its name is like supposed to be like Zigzag and Raccoon. Are you using Egg Power 1 or 2? Egg Power 2. Pokemon Ohio version, yeah. You got your Ohioan starters, the possum, the raccoon, and the rat. Yes, it does. What? It looks like a raccoon? No, it doesn't. Like, it has the little, like, eye mask thing, but that thing does not look like a raccoon. There's no way. Rockruff is a dog. Yeah, they were talking about starters, though. We've never had a starter dog. Space Ghost, welcome in. Got that dog. He pulls all the emo girls. What are you talking about? What does that even mean? Zigzagoon is a raccoon dog-like quadrupedal Pokemon. What is that? What is that from? Is that just you quoting yourself? Because that doesn't count. We have the Mabostiff line. You guys haven't been listening to this conversation, have you? Are you just hearing me saying you heard a couple words, we have no dogs? That's more than a couple. But I said, we have no dogs, in reference to the starter discussion. Starters? We don't have any dog starters. That's what we're talking about. The closest you get to a raccoon is Zigzagoon. Yeah, I mean, it's in the name. And the thing is, guys, is with Pokemon, it's never just one animal, right? There's always a few different things going on. Some of the older Pokemon, it was very obvious what they were trying to do. Krabby, its name is in Japanese is literally crab. Crab. The word crab. So, I think he might be a crab. But new Pokemon, especially after like Gen 3 onwards, are usually a few different things going on. even if they might be more a certain animal than another, there's always a little bit of something going on, right? Sobble is obviously the best dog starter. Sure. Weird dog. I think my dog is sick, guys. He be going transparent. Third water seal, but no dog. Has to be a reason. There was a list that I saw on, like, Twitter recently that was, like, the starters that we've had, like, a fire and a grass monkey. We don't have a water one yet. And then there's just a couple gaps that we haven't hit on certain animals. So the monkeys have grass and fire so far. For starters, guys. Don't talk to me about the disgusting monkeys from Gen 5. I don't want to hear about that. We're talking starters here. I've seen that tweet. Yeah, I saw that today. Is Eevee a dog? I guess that technically is a starter, right? That's a good point. And I think I would count that as a dog. It's like more of a fox, but I think we'd have to count it. I'm back. Blaze, welcome back. And Plasma, welcome in. You see this 4 cake? You better want... You're on thin ice, cake. You're on thin ice. Yeah, fire and water croc. I forgot. I was trying to think of the other ones. Turtle as well. Grass and water turtle. We haven't had a fire one yet. Starter conversation or not, let's just never talk about those monkeys. You know what? That's a good statement, Chloe. Let's never talk about the Gen 5 monkeys. We don't want to ever hear about them. There's only one true monkey in the chat. He's a real homie. He's the only one I want to hear about. The turtle is Bowser. Fire turtle is Bowser? Which game are you starting with Bowser in? Have you been buying your Pokemon games at the swap meet? Those, like, the bootleg ones, you know? We've had 2 water frogs. What's unfortunate about that? I think that water frogs are fine. I'm kind of a frog guy. Hold up. Ultra Ball Squad, yes. We have a bunch of Ultra Ballers. Donkey Kong was my starter this gen. Does that count? Yeah. Yeah, sure. DK going for those golden bananas. I forgot a few bird starters. Yeah. Let me think. Bird starters. Gen 3 has Torchic. Gen 4 Piplup, I guess, right? Even though it's like, it's not a flying bird. Gen 5 doesn't have one. 6 is no flying. 7 is Rowlet. Yeah, we've had a little bit of flying. Not bad. A little bit of flying. And I'll tell you, the burbs are all not bad. I'm kind of down with the burbs. Is a chicken really a bird, though? Yes. Yes, it is. My starter for this gen was Sonic. You went for the Sonic Golden Rings edition, huh? What's wrong with me? I forgot about Piplup. Yeah, it doesn't fly. Like, I get it. But neither does Blaziken. All these birds don't be flying, except for Rowlet. Oh yeah, Quaxley. I try not to think about Quaxley. I try not to think about the ducky boy, but we did just get him. Chicken is a raptor. That is way cooler. Way cooler than a chicken should be. Although I think technically, right, they got those talons. Piplup do be a penguin. He do be. The forgetfulness is strong tonight. Don't act like it's ever any different in here. Don't pretend. I like Quaquaval. I call him Zesty Blaziken. He do be a little zesty. I'll give you that. He's just not my deal. Who is it that said that they run like Quaquaval? It's not a mime run. I can't do it. I can't do it justice in this little like box that I'm in. But they said that they run like Quaquaval. And you know, that kind of won it over for me. I get that you might want to pick the Pokemon that kind of embodies you as a person. And for some people, they just be running like Quaquaval. That's how it goes. The Zesty Blaziken, yes. He's got a little bit of zest, a little pizzazz on that one. I run like Toadskool, big if true. You got them stanky legs, huh? I never get tired of that run, yeah. That'd be me. That'd be me. That was Froggy, I think. That sounds right. I went Fuecoco. Me too. I like Fuecoco. He's a little idiot. He's so cute and stupid, and that's all I want. I'm tired and true Quaquaval runner. That is an interesting spelling of Quaquaval. But you do your thing. I run like Voltorb. You do the roll. That's a power move, if you can do that. Have you guys ever played Soul Calibur before? You know Voldo? He can be running... He can run like a few Pokemon, but he can be running like Voltorb. He has a move where he like rolls. He turns into like a donut, and he just kind of like spins. He does a little bit of a Sonic thing. Not Voldo. Yeah, Voldo's an interesting character, that guy. Love Soul Calibur. They need to remake it. They've had so many Soul Calibur games, it's insane. I don't know if they're still making new ones or not, honestly. Oh no, I played myself. We didn't quite get the goal on that one. I run like Cyclizar. Do you do like the Tron thing? You get just like a wheel. I guess he runs. He doesn't actually use his wheels. He's also pretty dumb. They need to be using these wheels. He hasn't evolved yet. Okay, I'm done with this goal thing. I'm not doing this again. It disappeared. Okay, I didn't have a choice anyways. He's the Kmart Baraka. I don't know. I think that Voldo's kind of cooler. He is a strange duck. And Baraka's cool. He's an interesting character as well. But, I don't know. I think I prefer Voldo. I run like Lechonk, me too. Too relatable. I run like an earthworm. I don't love how Earthworm runs. He has the little three, they're like blue, right? The three little blue legs. That thing's actually kind of scary, honestly. I run like Miraidon. That's good. You ride a motorcycle. I love Earthworm. I can see that. I could tell. I run like something trying to be bipedal. Bipedal, right? Bipedal is how we're gonna phrase this. And not doing a good job. So like, you've seen those videos of when the dogs are walking on two legs at the house, and somebody like turns the corner and their dog's just standing up, or same with their cat. And it's just like very unsettling to see your dog just standing up like that. Run like a Grimer. Yeah. I'd be running like Ditto. But see, Ditto doesn't just like scoot. He hops. For whatever reason, he be hopping. Bipedal. Sounds very unsettling indeed. Yes. Where do you get the Zorua eggs? I bred them. What do you mean? You can get Hisuian Zorua in this game now. Do you like lizards or ferrets more? This is an interesting, very strange question that I didn't think I was going to be answering tonight. But ferrets are cool. I just wish that they didn't stink like they did. Because I might actually have a ferret if it wasn't for them stankin'. How your Chikorita toy is laying, I run like that. You run full sploot, is what you're trying to say. You run in a full sploot position. Yeah, I'm more of like a ferret person, I would think. Not as like super, like I'm not like afraid of reptiles. I don't really, me personally, see myself owning like a lizard or any kind of reptile, really. I run like Slowpoke. Have you seen those Slowpokes in the Sword and Shield DLC? Those things can run. So you need to make sure you're telling which kind of Slowpokes you're running like. It really depends on the lizard. It really depends on the lizard, but I would think that the ferret would have a better chance overall. Guinea pigs are awesome. That's something that my wife really wants to get. I don't want to live the guinea pig life. I feel like that's a commitment to guinea pigs. Orthworm stands for orthopedic. It's supposed to be a massager with those hands. I don't like that. Lightning Spirit, welcome in. How goes the hunting? It goes very well. We got this shiny Zorua in like 55 eggs. We've been killing it. Our Masuda luck has been insane. We have 25 more eggs. We're hoping we get another, but there's no way, right? We can't keep getting away with it. Resident rat lover and defender. So I think that they're cool. I think that anything that's like smaller than a dog, I kind of just don't want to have as a pet. I don't know how to really describe my thing on that. Like, I can't just have them running around in the house. I have to have them in like a cage thing, and it's like kind of sad for me because I know that they're just sitting in there. So I guess that's why why I don't. Just stopping by to drop a like. Amanda, I appreciate you. Appreciate you hanging. We'll see you around. Popping in just for a hot minute. Yeah, we already got the Zorua. How small of a dog? What do you mean? I have like the smallest dog. My dog is like 3 pounds. So, but she can run around the house. She can kind of do her own thing and be independent. I feel like, I mean, I guess a rat could, but I would be worried about a rat like getting into something, or like, you know what I mean? Like it finds a corner that's like, because it's so small that it could just get into some weird like crack under a couch, or like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Do you have lasagnas? Classic. Amazing comment by Chris. Just fantastic message. Your cat and dogs would freak out over a hamster. Yes, they would. My wife really wants to get a chinchilla. I don't want to do it. She likes it because they hold things. I can hold things. Don't get the appeal. I don't want any more animals, guys. We have too many animals. How many shiny Hisuian Zoruas do you have? Only one. We need one more. Sorry for not being in. It's all good. Roxas, how's things? Also, you see that? Roxas has a premier ball. Absolutely flexing. My rabbit is splooting right now. Yeah, rabbits be splooting. I heard it's illegal in a European country to have only one guinea pig. They like get lonely or whatever. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. But I've heard that guinea pigs can be kind of like territorial too. So you can't get like 2 male ones. You have to just get female ones, or like a male and a female, but that might be kind of a problem depending on how things are going. Chinchilla dust baths, yes. See, that's the other thing, is they just require like some kind of different care, and I don't know what I would be getting myself into with that. My house can't have small animals because my dog almost ate a guinea pig. Yeah, that's a problem. Don't be getting animals that don't jive with your other pets too, because that sucks so bad for whatever, like guinea pig or whatever other animal, right? What happened to the Ultra Ball? You've had the Ultra Ball for the 6 months, so you've upgraded. It's like the first month you're Pokeball, second month is Great Ball, third month is Ultra Ball, 6th month is Premier, 1 year, I don't remember what 1 year is, Luxury Ball, I think? You guys can see that in like the perks section. Pure Evil, welcome in. All 4 of my guinea pigs were male and they all got along great. So you have to just like raise them together or whatever? Yeah, I don't know a ton about them, but I thought I remembered hearing about them being like kind of weird about that stuff. Got the Shiny Meadow, very nice. The sandwich nightmare's over. Luigi, it's going well. We got a shiny Hisuian Zorua and 55 eggs today. I think Master Ball is one of the last ones, Roxas. I think it's Luxury. I think. Depends on the guinea pig though. Some are nicer than others. I guess there must be different breeds of them, right? The Naked Mole Rat. Yeah, some Kim Possible. Those things are disgustingly ugly. It wasn't even cute in Kim Possible, really, but like, it was a cartoon character, so it was like a little bit cuter. But in real life, those things are nightmare creatures. Hamsters aren't very bright. Yeah, they're a little smooth-brained. My brother had a hamster when we were growing up, and that thing just ate every inch of paint off of the cage of the railing. We would get different cages and stuff, and the thing would just eat them. If it was like one of those plastic ones, it would eat chunks of plastic. So like we always got the metal ones because it would like destroy the plastic ones and eat, like try to eat chunks of plastic. But these other ones just had like paint or like powder coat on them and stuff, and the thing just kept eating, just like trying to chew. It was not a good look. That hamster was a learning experience for my brother, I think. Sphinx cats are so funny looking. Yes, the raw chicken cat. What does that mean? Run Drifloon. What? Run Drifloon. How do you become a member, Xander? It's a paid thing, just so you know. But there's a join button down next to the subscribe button, and you can just join, and it gives you a bunch of like membership emotes. It gives you a special flair like next to your name, like everybody in chat here, or most people. The other way to get one is we have people who gift memberships a lot. We have a lot of people who are like very generous with that stuff. So if you have, if you haven't opted in for those yet, you have to do !gift. Click on the link that pops up when you do that, and you'll be opted in for them too. So that's another way. They say that humans are featherless chickens. Is that true? I don't think so. Bingus. Good old Bingus. Hisuian Zoroark with Hyper Voice and Throat Spray in competitive is nuts. What does Throat Spray do again? Does that just boost voice moves? I'm new to this channel. Twinkle, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, if you like the chill shiny hunting vibes, you'll like it here. You know where Elon Musk is from? Mad at Gas Car. It's pretty accurate. I appreciate your 2 months. The joke I'm a little on the fence about, because it's your 2-month message, I'm gonna give you a pass on it. It's the only reason. You better watch it. I still like the Unnovan Zorua. Yeah, it's really good. I really like this one though too. It boosts your special attack after using the voice move. That's crazy. That's really good. That's cool. I should mess around with that a little bit. And Hyper Voice, I'm assuming, hits both? Or does it hit everything? Does it just hit their side, or does it hit your side as well? I was looking for a female Zoroark, and I got a shiny Sudowoodo. You know what? I think that's a good trade. What am I hunting next? I'm going to go for Dunsparce. We want to try to get a few tonight. At least a few. Oh, it's one-time use? I mean, that's still pretty good. It's not bad. Is it better than... One stage boost is basically a choice item, right? It's the same as a choice item. So you get the choice item, but you have to use a voice move first turn. And then you have the flexibility of being able to use whatever you want. But the choice item stays if you switch. There's some trade-offs. It's kind of interesting, though. I despise both Zoroark shinies, but why? They're both spicy. You're crazy. Use Nasty Plot, then Hyper Voice, and now you're +3. Yeah. Well, that's a lot of setup. I don't know if it's happening many times like that. But you know what? Being able to just get one is good too. First time I came here was last week Friday. Well, hopefully you're digging the vibes. I'm assuming, since we pulled you back, that you're having an alright time. Ghost is very good defensive typing. It is. Yeah. Purple good though. Purple is good. And they're both purple shinies. The blue on both Zoruas is way better. Yeah. I think that I prefer both Zorua's shinies over the Zoroarks. I would agree on that. Although, like, I don't think that Zoroark is bad. I wouldn't say I despise it because, like, Zorua is better. How many eggs left? I think this is my last 5. Oh, I have 5 more after this, and then we're done. I've been playing on my new PS5 and helping my friend on Pokemon Violet. Very nice. What have you been playing on PS5? You know, I had the opportunity to buy one recently, and I just walked past it. I didn't get it because I have no time. No time to play PS5 things. But eventually I'm going to have to get one. And I'm just kind of thinking that maybe I was a fool when I didn't get it. I did not check when you stream, so I missed the Saturday stream. So we stream every night at the same time except for Wednesdays and Sundays. Just so you know, I stream 5 days a week. So Wednesdays and Sundays are the only days that I don't stream. Zorua and Zoroark is the better shiny. Which one's better? That's tough. I think I prefer Unnovan Zorua shiny over this one, although I really, really like this one. And, new Lycol, guys, I appreciate you. Lycol 300, we are popping off tonight. Popping off. What, we're like an hour in. We're already at a 300 Lycol. Bicalm will be back. Joe Mama, we'll see you. Haven't touched my PS5 in months. My Switch has been taking all of my free time. That's how it is for me. Yeah, I have 2 Switches. They just are eating all of my hours. I can't believe your luck on these eggs. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the deal is with these eggs. Have got almost a full box of shinies. Very nice. Yeah, that's how it starts. Is we just got a couple boxes of shinies and then I'm like, alright, we'll do a Shiny Living Dex. That's how it begins. Let's see if I can get my shiny Tinkatink tonight. Don't get phase 4. Get the Tinkatink. Make it happen. Where are you hunting for Tinkatink right now? Nothing new really yet, but I'm going to get Spider-Man 2, Tekken 8, and Kingdom Hearts 4. Very nice. Spider-Man 2. So there's the first one was the PS5 one, right? I've heard that game's pretty cool. I'm not usually like a superhero, like game and movie kind of guy, but I've heard that game is really fun. I'm at 126 shiny Pokemon. I can confirm that is how it starts. That's a fact. There's no stopping it. Once you get the snowball pushed down the hill, you start getting the Pokemon marketing going. Gotta catch them all. I gotta catch them all. And then you become a lunatic like me, and you do all the gender differences too. It's a dark time, guys. Don't... Friends don't let friends shiny hunt. Trust me. Where's the best place to hunt for shiny Fomantis or Lurantis? Okay. I have a good spot for this. And you know what? I'll show you after I hatch these last 5 eggs. Because there's a very spicy spot for it that nobody talks about. And I should probably... That should maybe be my next guide. Because I think this is the best possible spot to get them. So we'll do that after this. I'll show you firsthand. Can't remember the name, but it's around the grass gym. Around the grass gym. To get Fomantis and Lurantis? What you talking about? Chloe, welcome in. Shadow Mike, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. Saying a new Switch model released near the time of the second Pokemon DLC. I wish. I really, really want a new Switch. A new Switch Pro, because you know what? I'll tell you guys, I was going to maybe do this on stream and I decided against it. But I've been playing through Pokemon Legends on my second Switch because I want to do space-time distortions on 2 Switches at once. And it sucks because I have to beat like a lot of the game to get to the point where the second Switch will have the boosted encounter rate for the distortions. But the reason I bring that up, Legends is so much prettier than this game in like a lot of ways. So when I walked into Legends, I forgot how like beautiful that game was compared to some of this. And now this game is like very open world, and it does have some good looking stuff in it. Like the textures in this game are amazing, and there's a lot of nice things, but in Legends there's just some very, very pretty looking textures. What do you call someone who lost their ear? Holy. What? What? The last egg magic. No dice, but we got one. 55 eggs. We did 120 eggs and we got one. Can't beat that. So let me go ahead and save. Let me actually get my party like rearranged here too. Alright, we're getting the squad together. And we'll take one last look at this thing. I don't know if we even looked at the nature. Does anybody have a guess? Anybody want to take a stab at what nature this thing's going to be? I didn't have anything that would transfer down its nature or anything like that. I don't know what it would be. Lax. Quiet. Quiet. A few quiets in the chat. A few laxes too. Man, a bunch of laxes. Alright, people have committed to the lax nature. Did people look? Okay, well, I'm going to tell you right now, it is not lax nature. It's a neutral nature. It's bashful. I don't know if anybody said bashful. I'm looking. Yeah, I don't see a bashful. It's it's tough with the neutral natures. Too bad. Either way, I don't care. You know, I don't care what nature it is. But this thing's a really good shiny. Yeah, I'd be looking a little sassy. So, we are going to go I'm going to show you really quick. I forget who was asking, but I'm going to show you the like #1 spot for Fomantis. And I'm just going to tell you right now, Fomantis sucks. It always is going to spawn with a bunch of other grass types, and you're just kind of stuck. But this is the like best you can narrow it down to be. So the place that I hunted at, let me look. It's like right over here. And you want it to be nighttime, because that actually removes one of the spawns from this area that would normally be conflicting with Fomantis and Lurantis. So what you want to do is you want to fly here to the tower in Northern Province. It's the like Fairy Team Starbase. Run over here, and there's like a little building right here, a tent building thing. You get your grass sandwich going, you jump up here, and you can use this to kind of look down at all of the Fomantis and Lurantis. You'll get family spawns of them. But you'll get family spawns of Fomantis, Lurantis, Hoppip and Jumpluff, and Petalil and Lilligant, which is another thing that you probably don't have yet. That's like a pretty tough hunt. So realistically, I was doing this to dual hunt Fomantis, Lurantis, and Petalil, and I was kind of just ignoring the Hoppip spawns. But you just look up here, you look around, you jump back over this way, just right here, and then you rinse and repeat. And you only get family spawns when you have a grass Sammy. Right now I'm getting a bunch of other things too, because I don't have the grass sandwich. But yeah, you can use this for like Vespiquen and stuff as well. And yeah, you'll get a bunch of little... They aren't bugs, which is kind of annoying. They're only grass type, so you can't narrow them down. Anything that's a monotype is kind of tough to hunt in this game. Best of luck with the Dunsparce. Frosty, I appreciate you, buddy. We'll see. We're going right now. We just got our shiny Zorua. We were hatching a few eggs before we started with Dunsparce. I've seen Lilligant over by Medali. Yeah. So I actually have a guide. If you want to hunt specifically Petalil or Lilligant, I have a place that somebody in chat showed me, and it is a very good spot. It's a little slow, but it's the only thing that spawns is Petalil. So you can get one, and for me personally, I got them after like one sandwich. I would at least get one. And I actually found 2 on my first sandwich. So, got a shiny Slowbro, very nice, super good shiny. Got a Petalil while hunting Lilligant, never got the Lilligant. Where were you hunting Lilligant? There's like not really a good spot for it, right? Alright, we're gonna do our Mr. Clean Magic Eraser sandwich, as we do. I think we're just doing... Oh, hold on. I need to look at this just to make sure that we're not going to mess this up. Because there's a couple of combos. Double sour and double sweet does not work on normal types. So sour spicy, I guess. God, we're getting kind of down on our on our Herba Mystica luck, unfortunately. We need to get more of these Herbas. If you control spawns at night, then it's not the worst thing to find. The Lilligant, you mean? Yeah, the Petalil spot was really, really good, so I didn't have any reason to try to like narrow down Lilligant specifically. I just got a second Petalil. But I know that some people want to find the the exact Pokemon in the wild, and they don't want to have to like evolve them, which I think is cool. I would prefer that, but if I find a pre-evolution, I don't mind. It's fine by me. We're catching a lot of shinies anyways. Cube Dial, welcome in. And Ryan Reynolds, the man, the myth, the legend. I wish we could buy Herba even if it was really expensive. Yeah. I'm hoping that in the DLC they have something different for that. Got Petalil Masuda method? Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to do that for Sunkern, because it doesn't have outbreaks and it like doesn't really spawn anywhere in bulk. You're lucky if you see 1 or 2, And that just, to me, doesn't work. Why don't you add the top bread piece to the sandwich? Because you do not need to add it. It doesn't change anything about the buffs that you get, and a lot of times it knocks stuff off of the sandwich. So that's why I don't do it. What is the Zoroark's gender ratio? I think it's 50-50. I'm not sure though. Tried so much herba, now I'm so low. Had so many herbas. Yeah, see, I usually do Herba Mystica raids with some people in the chat, in the Discord, and we get a whole bunch, and then I'm kind of set for a while. And then we have to go back eventually. So we're kind of getting to that point where I'm going to have to harass the homies again. Try to get some more Herba Mystica. So we'll see. And we'll see how the Dunsparce life is going to treat us today. So just so you guys know, any of these that we get, if they don't have a really spicy mark, they're going to Ohio. I don't care. Especially because I'm so low on Herba Mystica. I'm not going to just be keeping 4 shiny Dunsparces unless they're good. Oh, really? It's a 1 in 8 for Zorua. I did not know that. So it's mostly male, right? That's interesting. And our shiny was male, so it wasn't like the rarer gender, but I don't care. As long, if it doesn't have a gender difference, I don't really care about that. So I'm fine. My family is wishing me a happy birthday for my real celebration. Congrats. Congrats. You don't even harass us. I'm the one harassing you to do the good raid. I know. She says, calm, go get the herba. I need you to twist my arm into it, though. They're kind of boring, so I don't really do them that much. But when we have a really good one, I really just... it saves me a lot of time. When somebody lets me know that they have like a 6 or 7 herba raid, it's like, okay. If I do this just a few times, I have a ton of herbas. So I just need to spend a little time on it. And that's kind of what we did, is we just spend like an hour. It's not too bad. I feel like just going back and forth here is maybe the play. We just see a whole bunch if we're here in the middle. Understandable, I'll look into it. Kasane V2 leaping into action. Kasane always hooking me up. I appreciate you, buddy. The people in the Discord, everybody helping me out, I do really appreciate it. You're getting 6 herbas from a raid. Yeah, there's some, you can have up to 10 on a raid. I've never had one like that. But some of the crazy ones that I've been in, we've had ones that were like 6 or 7. And yeah, that's just a thing. The really good Terra raid battles that have like a chance to drop multiple Herba Mystica are the ones that like the Pokemon... If you guys don't know this, the Pokemon has different drop rates for the different flavors of Herba Mystica. And the ones that are really good to do are the ones that have a chance to drop each flavor of the Herba Mysticas. So like every single drop slot will have a roll for it to be a spicy, a sour, like every single one of the flavors. So you basically have like a much higher chance of getting a few Herba Mysticas as a drop. And the Herba Mystica raids are predetermined, the drops. So what you do is you have somebody who has a really good raid, and then they save before they host it, host the raid, everybody gets their rewards, and then they soft reset. So they don't get the rewards, but everybody else does. So that's like a nice way to really farm like a super good one that you get. And yeah, I don't feel bad at all. The Herba Mystica grind is not fun. And I don't mind eliminating that a little bit. Personally. Garganackle is more likely to drop salty, for example. There you go. Because he be salty. Just like me. Extra salty. Lurking a bit, building up Iron Hands. Sounds good. That's a good one to have. A good one for everybody to have as a Terra Raid battle deal. We're just looking at Dunsparce. I'm sorry, guys. I kind of have to look at these a little bit closer, so we'll see what our luck is going to be like on these. I don't know if we can keep getting away with it. After we got the really good Zorua stuff, we might be paying with the Dunsparces now. Used raids to fill my Pokedex and ended up with a bit of Herba for doing it. Very nice. Yeah, what people didn't like really think about a whole lot is the Terra Raid battles are actually not bad for your Pokedex too, because you can get a lot of the like annoying trade evolutions and version exclusives and stuff in Terra Raid battles, and you know that you're like guaranteed to catch it. So things like Slowking, Goodra, Scizor, like a lot of the really annoying things that a lot of people have trouble with getting, you can just get in a Terra Raid battle. So, fun fact, if you're still trying to complete your Pokedex. Named mine Iron Thighs for obvious reasons. Yeah, he do be a little thick, though. I don't know why they decided on that, but they said it. They said, this dude gonna be thick. Oh yes, I missed the Shiny Ultra Necrozma. Too bad. Too bad. Ice Cube, Stonejourner, are they in there too? Yeah. Like, a lot of the version exclusives I know are in those. I don't know if all of them are, but a lot of them are. So, and if you're having trouble getting those version exclusives, by the way, we also have the Discord. Just throwing it out there. If you guys aren't over there yet. We have a lot of people trading and helping people complete their dexes. So, if you're trying to do that, we have a lot of very helpful people, just like in this chat. But yeah. Pop over there. It's not a members only deal. Everybody's welcome. I just keep throwing it out there because I keep seeing people asking about certain Pokemon that they need. And like, you will get help over in the Discord. We got so many people that are just being the homies. Got the Buns of Steel. He really does, for no reason. Why does he have the Buns of Steel? Trade Pokemon like Scizor and Gengar in the raids, yes. Yeah, you can get all those trade evos. I think almost all of them, right? I know Slowking is another one. A lot of those really annoying ones. Those were the things that I needed when I was completing my decks. And I think the last thing I got was Goodra, actually. Which is really annoying to get because you can't control the weather. You just have to wait for rain to be able to evolve it and get it, which sucks. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, Hariyama's also kind of thick, but I mean, I guess that's realistically, we should be questioning Hariyama, not Iron Hands, because Iron Hands is just a product of what Hariyama is. They said, hey, this Hariyama do be thick, so we're gonna make a robot exactly like him. Exactly like him. Why do you say Scizor like that? It is Scizor. That's how you say it. It's not Scissor. I know that you think it's like that, but have you heard him say it in the anime and in Smash and everything else? Scizor. He works out. He does. Some power squats. Hariyama is sumo. He is. Yeah. That's why he be slapping. Those sumo wrestlers love... Maybe they don't love to slap. They do be slapping, though. Why are you questioning it? We don't body shame. I'm not questioning anything. I have said nothing bad about Hariyama being extra thick. No bad things. Hariyama ain't Terra Raid material. Iron Hands would give him an earful. What's so bad about Hariyama? I don't know about, like, Hariyama's stats. He's more, like, HP defense-y, kinda, than attack, right? I don't know how much attack Hariyama actually has, but I would assume the big robot guy would be stronger. Got the powerful thighs. You love to see it. Exactly. Yeah. Don't think that's how they say it. That is how they say it. I don't know what to tell you. Hariyama got the dream bod. Is that the case? Is that what's going on? They said we're taking it another step further. Crush watermelons with those thighs. I guess. I guess if that's what you want to make your iron hands do. Whatever you want to do. He's like, do I have to? That's just how it gets sometimes. That's how it be. The weirdness. Yeah, there's a little bit of weirdness floating around occasionally. What can you do? Hariyama's husband material. Already that time of the night, huh? This is where we're at. This is what's going on here tonight. Usually it's a bit later than 8 p.m. There's something about it. Something in the air tonight. I believe Caesar is pronounced Skizzer. Skizzer. Nah. I don't think so. I'm not going that way. Caesar. I'm back. Hope you find the pink Dunsparce. Maybe even evolve it into a 3-segment. That's honestly what we're looking for. We've seen quite a few regular Dunsparces. We're going for the extra long, the limousine of Dunsparces. That's what we're looking for. Although, you know what? It isn't exactly working out great for us right now. We're like 12 minutes into the Sammy. We haven't seen one. Since Hariyama has guts, suppose Drain Punch and Belly Drum can be doable. Yeah, I mean, he's a tanky lad. He be doing his thing. And Belly Drum is just always good. It kind of doesn't matter what your base attack is if you get +6 attack. Like, you're kind of strong no matter what if you get +6. So, I swear I saw something there. I'm losing my mind. We haven't seen one for a minute. People say Sceptile as Skeptile, and it drives me nuts. Yeah, not Skeptile. Not Skeptile. Hello, dear. Hi. You brought me a snack. Oh, God. My wife was out... Oh, here we go. My wife was out at Michael's. I can't imagine what snacks are at Michael's. This was from earlier at Target, apparently. Oh, this thing looks kind of cool. This thing knows Double Edge, but I have a ghosty boy. Oh, I still have a ghosty boy. Hold on, let's catch this thing. All of them are going in heal balls. She brought the Shiny, she did. She walked into the room, Shiny said, all right. Oh, I got another thing to show you guys after this, too. What is this exactly, though? She doesn't know what she bought me. Let me catch this, and then we'll show off snack time. And I have a little bit of mail time, too. Yeah, I wish that Sceptile would be in one of these raids, because Shiny Sceptile, super good. Alright, first Dunsparce of the night. Let's get the little lad on the board. And, I'm going to go on cam mode here. So, it is hot in here, I know. It sucks. You can turn the AC back on. I stopped it. This is my snacky. An Oreo egg. I'm not exactly... Does this just have an Oreo in it? It literally just has an Oreo. I think this is just an Oreo and an egg. It says chocolate sandwich cookies. Hold on, I'm trying to find how to open this thing. Oreo egg. I don't know. This is... What if it's just Oreo crumbs? It would make a little more sense for the form factor of this Oreo product. Oh my god, this wrapping is a nightmare. It doesn't have like a perforation thing. Alright, who wants to take a guess at what's in this? It's literally 2 Oreos.
Give me one.
Literally 2 Oreos. This is a stretch. Yeah, 2 Oreos. There you go. Dog alert. There we go. An Oreo. Yeah, pretty dumb. It's our P.O. box. That's fine. So, we got something. I won't show the original, like, sender thing. We got something to our P.O. box. First thing in the P.O. box. Do I have a clap sound? No. I have this one, though. We got... First thing to our P.O. box. A bunch of Ditto cards and a Gengar bonus card is in there, but we have like 10 copies of this crazy Ditto card. It's really hard to see in this light. Let me get one out of here. Super cool Ditto. And the idea is we're going to sign these. I am very sorry. I think it was Electabuzz. Electabuzz picked these up and got them sent to the P.O. box. But, yeah, there's a bunch of them, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to autograph these, and when we do the subathon, I'm going to send them out. So, a bunch of Dittos, and he be flexing. Look at this dude. You know, he's psyched out. Yeah, this is from Electabuzz. So, thank you, Electabuzz. I don't think they're here right now. I don't think Electabuzz is in the chat yet. But, yeah, we're going to autograph these, and... during the old subathon, the people will get some Dittos. And let me just say, if you get one of these, I'm going to put my own thing into the equation here. And I don't think I have any in my desk right now. You get one of these, one of my custom cards. My wife drew this, which is pretty neat. This is just like my business card, so it's obviously not like an actual Pokemon card, but it's a cool little thing. And I have something else. I don't think I have any in here, though. I wish I had one to show you guys. Where? Can you grab one? My wife might have one. She's gonna show it off, because we got something else. Something else. The Gengar was just a little bonus. He be looking extra evil, though. Looking a little crazy. How good are the custom cards in the current TCG meta? Those custom cards. Which ones you talking about? Reminds me of the Uyama cards. That is what I had that one based on. I had my wife draw it specifically like that. Alright. I don't know if I'll... I guess I have this. I'm looking for the Ditto one, specifically, if you have it. Alright. Well, this is an idea of one of the cards. I have a custom Ditto one, too. This is another card that my wife drew. I used to do some custom card things. But yeah, my wife drew this. Super cool card. I used to do these for a little bit. But yeah. Anyways, some of those things are going to be going on in the deal. Yeah, that's fine. I used to do some other kind of like stickery things and stuff like that. This is a sticker. But, yeah. Yeah, I used to do some of this stuff. I had like a lot of custom printing stuff going on and whatever else. Alright, we're good. We're good. I appreciate it. My wife brought all these in here. Is this like the game Illustrals? No. These were all... So what I did is I remade these cards. This is like the... This is just an alternate art of another card. So this was a Vileplume that was in the Southern Islands set. That's like the attacks and stuff that it has here. And we just like redid the art and had them, you know, printed and whatever. They were just cool little custom things. Because I used to do a lot of art things for Pokemon. The old Koro Shiny Mew, yes. The old Koro Shiny Mew. That was one of my, like, classic cards that I always... This was one of my holy grails right here. So, anyways, Koro Mew. Back at it. Let's... Oh, we didn't get the Dunsparce on the board. Love those drawn Pokemon cards. Yes. No, I will not be showing them that. Will not be showing them that card. My wife has some interesting cards in her binder. Let me just tell you that. Things that no person should ever see in that binder. I'm going to leave it at that. It's a nightmare. Boom. Dunsparce on the board. Been lurking and had to jump into the chat to say those are really impressive. The which things? The stickers and stuff? I had a good time doing those. But yeah, I used to do a lot of Pokemon art stuff, a lot of recreations of those things. I wish I could show you the Ditto that I made. I'd have to dig it out. I have a few of them somewhere, but those would be in this little like card deal too when we do the old subathon. So those are the kind of cool things you can expect for that, and we'll have other shenanigans going on, trust me. I'm sure my wife will have interesting snacks during that night, and interesting. Oh, she's bringing a taser, she says. Great. Love it. That's content, right? Yeah. So anyways, that'll be the last stream we ever have, just so you guys know. That'll be the final one. Just got some In-N-Out, very nice. My wife is a big fan of In-N-Out. Is it on your water bottle? It's not. The Ditto that I'm talking about is a card. You guys want to see the Ditto? I feel like I have it relatively in a close spot. I would have to step away for a 2-minute BRB party, though. Oh, my wife can stream for me. Jalissa, there's obviously one card in there that you cannot show to the people. Let me just... I know that you guys think you want to see it, but trust me when I say you do not want to see it. The channel will go under. Wow. Well, this is an immediate fail. We know for sure this isn't a 3 segment, which sucks, but we're still going to catch it just in case we get our 3 segment. The Jalissa segment after the 2 segment. I kind of want to see it. You cannot. The channel will be demonetized and sent to the Shadow Realm. Trust me. Believe me when I say it. Do you got a Shiny Nemo card? I wish I did. I do not. Hold on. We're catching this thing, and then we're gonna get the Jalissa stream going so I can grab this card. Why not show it on Discord? I'm telling... It is not. I am not showing it anywhere. Believe me. It is not something anybody sees. We're about to just kill this thing. This thing might immediately go to the Shadow Realm. It's wasting time for us. One last chance. He knew. It's like, okay, never mind. 8.6k subs now. Yeah, we're close to 8.6. We've been popping off. Impossible, it's been a hot minute. Welcome back. Can you vaguely describe it? I can't even describe it.
No.
It is very, very 18 plus, and that's all you need to know. It is rough. Not a good look. Let me get the Dunsparce on the board. Dunsparce is what it's called indeed. My wife loves it. Alright, Dunsparce. Is that the 3 segment? No, this isn't what we have. Hold on. We're not going to pretend like we have the 3 segment. Let me get the 2 segment. Dunsparce. There it is. 2 segment. The not so cool one. On the board. The mom. Alright, Julissa segment. I'll be right back.
Hi. So, I can't show the card, but I can give you guys a hint of what it is. Let me see. I'll just show you the back of it, and then you guys can look it up if you want. It's from this podcast. So if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And that's it. That's all you get. But yeah, that card lives in my little Pokemon binder. Oh, Sean's like Russian. He like really doesn't want me to show it to you guys. But yeah, this is just my tiny card binder. And I have a small amount of cards. Of Heracross. It's so bad. And then I have these. And then that's all I can show. Because I don't have that many cards. Oh, you got them? Okay, he's got them. So I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.
So, I grabbed a set of the customs that I used to do. I broadcast from Poor Farm understands the card. Somebody got it, unfortunately. So, anyways, I'm gonna show you guys just the cards that I have done that were in the old sets here. But these are just things that I had done the art for. I did the art on that one. Some of them were like remakes of some like cards that are really hard to get, really expensive, but I like changed the styles and the backgrounds and stuff. So this one has like a Mario background instead of the like Japan background that it used to have. Things like that. I used to do these. Hold on, we got a few. This one I hand drew. This is a, well, hand drew. I, like, made myself. But this is a card in Japan. This is, like, one of the most expensive Pokemon cards ever. The real one. And it's from a parent, like, a parent and child card tournament where they both had to play. And you would get this card if you were in, like, the top group. So this says, in Japanese, I changed it a little bit. It says Mama up there, because that's like the mom, and it's the baby Kangaskhan drew it of them and whatever, and the artist is the kid, you know. So that's the whole deal with that, drawn in crayon. A bunch of these were made, they're like very expensive Japanese cards that I kind of like remade the art for, and I changed the style of them a bit. And I tried to keep what was like cool about the originals, but you know, change them up so they weren't just exactly the same thing. Some of them were original art. I made a Crystal Onyx card. It's a little bit hard to tell in this light. But that's like a Crystal Onyx watercolor that I did, and all of the crystals in the cave are hollow. I made some hollows of, like, the OG cards. Like, Dark Jolteon, I feel like should have been a hollow, and it never got one, so I made one. I redid the art in, like, kind of a comic book style. And then I had some artist collaborations with some of my friends. This is a pixel artist, Sylphwave, that you guys might know of. He makes some really cool Pokemon stuff. So there's like a Kingler that he made. I redid a Shining Celebi card. Kind of the same deal. I made it in kind of like a pop art style. I made a Shadow Lugia card because there weren't like any cool Shadow Lugia cards. A lot of them were like really expensive cards that I would never be able to get for my collection. So like the Illustrator Pikachu card, this is like the most expensive Pokemon card out there, you know. The whole deal with this card, so I made a nice like recreation of it. This is a Koro promo that was a jumbo card, and I redid this in like a crayon style in a regular size card. Another artist collaboration. This is another one of just my friends on Instagram made this art. And we have a lot of like really cool, talented artists. That's what I really wanted to do, was just make some cool stuff. This is Shining Gyarados, obviously. This is my Shells in Retrograde. I just commissioned a bunch of my friends to make cool cards. My wife made one, obviously. It's another one. Mimikip. This is one of my favorite ones, actually. It has like a squad of Meowths in the background. You kind of can't see them, but it's really, really cool card. And this is by the guy who made the stream alerts, actually. This is Moist Pixels. He's the one that made the Mr. Kappa alerts and stuff. He made this little Mew in a bubble. And there's a whole background. It's really hard to tell on camera, but there's like a whole pixely background that's super cool in the back. Another very expensive... It wasn't hollow in the real version, but it had a laser that was shooting off of the card like this. And I just made it holographic. And I made it kind of Uyama style. You kind of can't tell with the text, but it's all Uyama. Alright, we'll get a light goal pinned up. I appreciate you guys. A Blastoise, the old school one. You can't tell in the background, but it has that famous Japanese painting, the like Great Wave off of Kamigawa, I think. Kamigawa? Either way. It's that famous, like, famous tidal wave art on it. This is like a sun-bleached Shining Mew card that I did. That's one of the first ones I ever did. And then an original deal. So this is like some old Ken Sugimori art of a Slowpoke, but I did it in kind of like a South Park, like papercraft style. It's really hard to tell on the camera on some of these, but they're just super cool. And then the last one, this was the one I was planning on including in the giveaway. This is a card that never was a thing in English, but there was like a non-shiny version of this. And, you know, he's just a cool little dude. So, anyways. It's been a long time since I've done anything with those cards. So, anyways, back at it. Yeah, no, they were cool. A lot of people were down with them, but the, like, custom printing stuff, it was pretty expensive, you know, to do a lot of that. And, I really like doing the art and stuff, but I don't know. There was a lot to doing that, so I just kind of ended up kind of fading them out, and I started doing more streaming, because I've done a lot of different stuff as Calm and Collecting. It's always been Pokemon, but I used to do a lot of Pokemon card stuff, I used to do a lot of art, and now, obviously, I'm doing a lot more of the games and shiny hunting in general, which I think is just kind of the right fit for what I've been doing. I enjoy hanging out with you guys, so when I was just posting pictures and stuff, I never really was interacting with people a whole lot. Like, I would get a bunch of likes on all the pictures of cards and all the art and stuff I did, but didn't have that, like, connection with everybody, you know? So I'm glad we're at where we're at right now. You and Jalissa have to be my favorite people on YouTube. Well, Pupusa, I appreciate that. And I know Jalissa does too. And she likes harassing me with Oreos and hammers and tasers and stuff, so she's not going to be changing. I might be changing after she decides to swing that hammer, though, just so you know. I might never be the same once she decides to actually do it. To go through with it. We'll play that by ear, though. Emmett, I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys hanging out. And honestly, the vibe here is not the same unless you guys are all here hanging out. So, sorry for being a bit late. Top Hat, it's all good. We've had a couple finds tonight. We found our Zorua, which is kind of the big thing. But we're looking for lots of Dunsparce now. We'll see how it goes. Calm and bonk. Yes, we're getting bonked. And you know what? Maybe I deserve it. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe I could use a bonk. Who knows? But either way, we'll see how that goes. I haven't been bonked yet. How much did the game cost for this? For Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? They're $60, right? They're just like any new game. But yeah, it's definitely worth it. This game you'll get a lot of hours out of. Especially, the thing is you're going to have to get some DLC later if you want to get all of the new stuff. But even with the $60 for the game and like the $35 for the DLC, if it's anything like the Sword and Shield DLC, it's going to be worth it. It'll add, hopefully, so much to the game. Because with Sword and Shield, the initial game didn't feel totally whole, right? I think a lot of people would agree with that. But it just felt like it was missing something. And after the DLC, it really rounded out that game. And I got, thousands of hours in that. I think I was at like 1,200, so not thousands, but, you know, over 1,000 between both of them. So, definitely worth it. And the way that I usually look at it for buying games and stuff is I'm usually trying to get in like an hour per dollar out of it. And I definitely got over 90 hours in that game. I don't mind paying a bit to have like a really fleshed out game with more stuff going on. And you know what else I wouldn't mind? If Pokemon did a second wave of DLC, if they do the first and second DLCs for Scarlet and Violet and then they say, we got a third and a fourth one, and they have another thing, I'd be down with that too. What if we get the full Pokedex and they're just like, yeah, but it's gonna be 4 DLCs. You guys cool with that? What would you guys think, personally? Heard that Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is $70 base game. Worth it, probably. If it's anything like the first game, if it follows the same path as the first game, I'm assuming it will, it's going to be worth it. That's another game that I'm definitely going to be getting at least 70 hours out of. I'd be very down, yes. They don't have to keep making new games. If they just add more content to this game and really flesh it out, I would be super down with it. Some people just want like all new things, but like I think that just really just killing it with the DLC is not a bad thing. So some people really don't like the DLC model, but I don't know. Me personally, I kind of like having it all in this game. If we could just have one like super game. But at the very least, I think Gen 10, they're really gonna, I'm hoping that they do some interesting stuff. They really try to get like, It'd be cool if Gen 10 was like every Pokemon was in the game again. I feel like it's kind of wishful thinking at this point, but that'd be kind of a cool 10-year anniversary or 10th game deal, right? Like the 10th mainline game, everybody's here. They do like the Smash thing. Everybody's here. I think that would be a neat way to do it. Will you play Tears of the Kingdom? I will. I think that's going to be my first non-Pokemon game I play on stream. And I don't know what that's going to do to the channel, to be honest with you guys. I'm not sure if people are just going to hate it and we're just going to fall into like the shadow realm of the YouTube algorithm. But I really do want to play that game. And I'm going to play that game. So instead of me just not streaming, I figure I'm going to stream it. And hopefully you guys are down with it. We're just going to be chatting. We're going to be doing our regular thing that we always do, right? But we'll be doing some other shenanigans while we're doing it. Looking at these dudes. Sorry, we got a whole bunch of them spawning here. Breath of the Wild was polished and DLC was $20. Yeah. I don't feel right paying $35 for DLC for a $60 unpolished game. I mean, I guess I get it. The DLC for Breath of the Wild was not as expansive as a Pokemon DLC usually is, though. Like, there was some okay stuff in it, but the DLC for Breath of the Wild was really not that much more. The DLC in Sword and Shield was a big deal. It added hundreds of hours, potentially, for you to do stuff. Like, the story stuff alone was probably like 15 to 20 hours between both of them, right? But the rest of the things, the Dynamax adventure, the endgame stuff that they added was a ton. So, I don't know. You can be salty about all the unpolishedness of the game, and I do get the complaints with that. Like, this game does have a lot of issues still, but there's going to be a lot of hours to be had in the DLC, I'm sure. As long as it's kind of like the original DLCs, the Sword and Shield ones. I think the third DLC would be cool as heck, but I wouldn't see the point of a fourth. Yeah, I mean, I just kind of assumed, since they usually release them in, like, waves of 2, it seemed like. But yeah, if it was, like, one additional on top of it or something, I don't really care how they do it. I just mean if they did another set, you know? Like, I'd be fine with it. I'm fine with them continually expanding on a base of a game, because guess what? Eventually, they're hopefully going to be able to get this game running normally. And if we just jump ship to another Pokemon game, we might be starting back at square one with a little bit of the performance-y stuff, right? So I would almost rather them kind of nail things down in this and get a little bit more DLC, a little more content in this, and, you know, we all get to enjoy the 100% performance. Maybe. Imagine Gen 10, like all the main series Pokemon games. It would still be cool to have a multi-region thing, like Kanto to Johto thing. One of these days it's going to happen. One of these days. They've never been able to beat that. Calm's going to get all the shiny Bokoblins. I hope so. I hope so. I just want a shiny Korok. That's what I want. The Koroks are my absolute jam. I am all about Koroks. My favorite Zelda game was Link Between Worlds, the 3DS one. You know, I haven't actually beaten that one. I started it and I never actually finished it. Alright, we got 3 minutes. One more? Can we get one more? We gotta be able to make it happen, right? One more Dunsparce. We got one Dunsparce just to mess with us. Why is one Dunsparce bigger than the other? Because one is a 2-segment Dunsparce. We found a Dunsparce shiny instead of a Dunsparce, which is unfortunate. That's the worst case scenario. I might just be bonking any other shiny Dunsparces that we find because, I don't know, man. I do not need any more shiny Dunsparces. I believe. Oh, Chrissy said, I believe. And the game said, all right, Chrissy believes. We're going to make it happen. Right as soon as Chrissy said it. The 3-segment is called Dunsparce. That's a fact. Alright. This is a good look. Found shiny Lurantis and Sudowoodo while looking for non-shiny female Zoroark. I mean, we take those, right? The bombastic side-eye. I love the word bombastic. Why don't we say bombastic anymore? It's too bad. It's a crime that bombastic isn't used in daily conversations. Alright, let's get one more Dunsparce on the board. A bombastic Dunsparce. Boom. Little lad. Moving right along. I watched the episode where the Butterfree goes off with the pink Butterfree, and now I won it as a real shiny. Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad because shiny Butterfree is not that good. The pink one is so spicy. I don't know why they didn't just make it happen. It was already in the anime. It's really funny to me that you're just watching all of this for the first time. These are Mel's like initial hot takes of the anime. She's never seen the original Pokemon anime, so this is a real treat. Man, I could get down with watching the OG Pokemon again. We're finishing the oh my god, you have to be kidding me. You know, we only have like a minute left, so like it's fine. It's fine. There's just one more. Same with Crystal Onyx, such a better shiny. You know, Onyx isn't in this game yet. Terastalize Crystal Onyx, it'd be kind of neat. Maybe a DLC thing. Like the first draft of the purple Kecleon. Was it purple? I forget what the deal was with Kecleon. I remember that it had some like concept stuff. He's on the edge. I hope he falls off. Get him out of here. I like your... it does alternate. We have a pattern going right now. Don't manifest Onyx into this game. Why? What, you don't like Onyx? He's got a great shiny, and let me tell you what. Okay, we were done. Let me tell you what. Shiny Steelix would look amazing with this metallic texture. So don't even tell me that you don't want to see it. Don't you dare. Alright, here's our squad so far. Dunsparce, 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 Dunsparce. That's what we got going right now. Did you find 2-segment Dunsparce? I did. I found 2 of them. Life is pain. Let's take a look at our Dunsparces and our Dunsparces. Let's see if anything's marked first. Unless one of these Dunsparces well, they're all shinies, is a 3-segment, then these dudes are all going to the Shadow Realm. So they better be praying. Absolutely praying that one of these is a 3-segment. When did you start drawing Pokemon cards? I started like a year ago. It was just a little thing I did as a hobby for a bit. 3-segment, here we go. We got 2 of them. 2 rolls. First one. Are we there? Is this it? Hot take, Onyx is better than Steelix. That is a hot take. We got one more. One more. Let's see if I can time this right. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. What can you do? That's fine. I think we're at like 32. We're like between 32 and 35. I haven't been keeping like a super close counter. Lucario, welcome in. Go home, Dunsparce. Exactly. Send them straight to Ohio. Get them out of here. Boom. Where they belong. In Ohio. Kind of arranging them. There we go. Do we want to do another Dunsparce sandwich? Or should we take a look? Should we do like a back and forth, or should we do some more Dunsparce? What do you guys think? Into the bin. I have a question for you. Do you have a shiny Skunky? I do not. You know what? I don't have a Stunky, which kind of sucks. Oh, Vivian. Shiny Dunsparce. More Dunsparce. On your bike, Dunsparce. The Dunsparce. Alright. The people have spoken. More Dunsparces. We'll do one more Dunsparce. And then maybe we do a Vivian. Maybe we do that. We'll do one more set of dinosaurs, one more Dunsparce, and then we'll move on with our lives after this. It's not too bad because we find a few things. Like, I'm down with it. Normally, I don't like being in the same place just like constantly, but this is fine. We got 4 shinies. They all sucked. But go say hi to Arvin's mom. You know what? Arvin's mom isn't in this game. We only got the Giga Chad. Arvin's dad. The absolute Chad. The NFT salesman himself. The Dunsparce, exactly. Dunsparce. Have they made it possible to shiny hunt Pokeball pattern Vivian? I don't think they have. I don't think that you could ever get that. Somebody let me know if I'm wrong on that, but Pokeball pattern I thought was an event-only thing, and I don't think you could get it as a shiny, right? I'm pretty sure that's one of the ones that's never happened. Where do you get the new picnic cloth? There is a picnic shop in a few of the different towns, like Messagoza, Lavencia, and Cascarafa, I think is the other one where it has one. And they have different, like, tablecloths and thermoses and stuff like that that you can buy. I don't remember where this one was specifically. It's a lot of tofu. It is. You know, we're going in on the tofu. Pokeball pattern is event only. Yeah, that's too bad. Just having the Pokeball pattern itself is very rare, though. Even if it isn't shiny, that's like a pretty rare find. The ecosystem of Ohio is going to be a good mix of Tauros and Dunsparce and lions. Don't forget the Litleos. The Litleos and Pyroars. All of the female ones are there too. Ohio is really, you know, it's going to have a pretty diverse ecosystem now. We just keep doing these hunts. Gotta bounce. Aoki G. Aoki G? Aoki G? We'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sorry about how I read. How I be reading. I'm not gonna blame that one on myself though. That one's just not initially, you know what I mean? It's not like a word that old Calm knows. Lions, bulls, and Dunsparces. Yeah, it's a bad time. Bad time in Ohio. But at least Dunsparce is like pretty chill. He's like a cool little guy. A lot better than the bulls and the lions just destroying cities over there. Okiji? Ohio will have a full national dex before the games do. You know what? I don't need this kind of negativity in my life, Papusa boy. I don't need this negativity. What about a floor is lava attempt tonight? You know, I wouldn't be against it, although a lot of people were stressed out during that run. I feel like I can do it. And the thing is I would be doing this with the checkpoints. I feel like that's the only way it's going to be feasible. The only way. One Piece reference for his name. For the name that I couldn't read, I've never watched One Piece, so I don't watched or read. Lions only female and bulls only male, so they'll eventually die out. I mean, or here's option number 2. Is they have half bull, half lion hybrids that are as angry as both of them combined. It might just be the perfect storm. If they get desperate enough, you know what I mean? Like, it might just happen. So, don't get too excited on that. I think that Ohio might be doomed. And worst case scenario, Dunsparce seems like it might live for like 1,000 years. I'm not exactly sure about Dunsparce, but I feel like these things ain't going anywhere soon. Yeah. Toleo. Or, Tarroar. There's so many options here. Could be a real nightmare in Ohio. Been lurking tonight. Got a random shiny Q-Fant and Fanpete. Very nice. Everybody finding the shinies while trying to find Zorua and like Zoroark tonight for some reason. There's a trend. Hold up. I swear I saw some pink in there. Oh, God. Please. When do you plan to play more Gen 5? Did you guys like the Gen 5 playthrough? Who here was in during the Gen 5 playthrough? I was kind of thinking about maybe doing another episode of it tomorrow. But what were you guys thinking? I did. Leo says I did 1,000,000 times. Finally got the female Zoroark. I enjoyed it. I liked it. Yeah, I mean, if people are down with it, I wouldn't mind doing another episode of it because we're getting to such a point where, like, it's tough to, we don't need a lot of Pokemon in this game anymore. Nice break from Scarlet and Violet, I would agree. It's a nice break for me, too. Playing Gen 5 right now, and I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I am playing, like, a difficulty patch of it, and, we're just getting into the, like, beginning, the good part of it, where we can build a party and stuff. So, yeah, I would be down. Don't have school tomorrow because a different grade is taking the ACT. Very nice. Getting to chill. Love to see it, but see, the problem is you're eventually going to be in that grade, and you're going to be the chump taking the old ACT. And then you'll be bumming. So enjoy it while it lasts. The no school days for it. Is that thing pink? No. It was the crystal. They're playing games with me. How about a stream on Smash Bros. Melee? I don't know. I don't think that the people would be down, although I do. It's been a long time since I played Melee. I don't think I could chat with that. I don't know if it fits the vibe. Me trying to be good at Smash, it's not a thing. Trust me. Nobody wants to see it. We don't want to see that, right? Nobody wants to see that. I'd be down. Don't do this to me, guys. Don't make me play Melee. If you need an easy way to get shiny Floette, I have a really, really easy way to get them. Got 4 in 1 Sammy. What the heck? Are you talking about the way where you just gather them all up in a conga line and then you pull them out of the grass? And then you just look at them that way, or what's the spot? I would like to hear it. Would watch, but Marth, I know. I'm a big Marth stan. I'm a one-trick wonder, though. That's all I can do. I can play a little bit of Marth and not well. Let me just say that. Trust me. Nobody wants to see it. Although, in the subathon, it's going to be a pretty long stream. Maybe. Maybe we do something like that. We throw some other games in, you know? We're getting very close to subathon time. Once we get up into the 9,000-ish range, is when I was planning on doing the subathon. Because what I want to do is I want to have it be a bit of a push. And I want us to be kind of close to 10K before I do that. You know, I don't just want it to be like we have no chance of getting to where we need to go to. So that's kind of the idea, just so you guys know. But it's getting close. We're getting there. Every single day we're inching our way closer and closer. Ness and Lucas are the GOATs. Lucas wasn't in Melee. They're trying to talk me into playing the GameCube one, the old one. But we did a Smash Ultimate stream at 1.2. The only thing is the battle lobbies, we can only have 8 people, and it was a mess. Everybody was trying to get in, and it was just it was laggy. It was an absolute nightmare. Do you still need Herba? I'm gonna need to get some more after stream shenanigans. A stream of just Chow World, dude, I would be so down. Would be so down for some Chow Garden. If you guys don't know, Chow Garden in Sonic Adventure, you raise these baby animal things, and you give them stats. You can kind of evolve them too and breed them and stuff. It's a good time. If you guys haven't seen it before, check it out. It's pretty cool. I spent an unreasonable amount of time on that stuff. Was climbing with Miraidon, and there was a black hole in the sky. This is a Soundgarden song right now. Is that what we're doing? Is this what's going on in the chat right now? Soundgarden's so good, I agree. You just described Pokemon. I know, that's why it's cool. But it's in a Sonic game. So you have to run through Sonic levels. You get a bunch of little animals and basically EV increasing items to power them up. And then you make them fight and race and stuff like that. And yeah. It's pretty cool. I mean, it is very Pokemon-y in what it does. But there's actually, I don't know, there's some kind of interesting things. They die after a little bit, but if they like you, they reincarnate and stuff, and they keep some of their stats and everything. So you can do some special things. It's kind of a slow burn. I don't know why I get the hiccups. It's really just when I'm streaming. I get the hiccups all the time. It must just be because I'm talking. A lot. That might be right. You should play Gang Beasts during the subathon. You know, one of my first ever YouTube videos that I ever made was a Gang Beasts, back in their beta. Was me and my friends playing that. And it was not G-rated. It is not on this channel. It was on a totally different channel. It was terrible quality, but it's hilarious. I love going back and watching some of those videos. They're still on the YouTubes. I had a few things where I played some scary games, and where I played some other things, and I had a little bit of a channel going. We never really had any success. It was more for me just to be able to rewatch me and my buddies playing games and just having a good time. Dance Dance Revolution, I will not. Because you need to breathe. I ain't breathing. Is Discord a good place for me to get the postcards for Pogo? You know, we do have a lot of people playing Pogo. It would be worth asking. And I think that somebody in there added me, and they had a couple of different, like, areas that they were able to give postcards from. So, yeah, I would just say that you, what the heck? Sorry, I thought I saw one. But yeah, asking over there, you could at least get quite a few of them. Because we have a pretty, like, active Pokemon Go channel on the Discord as well. I'd watch you play scary games, love the horror stuff. Yeah, I think that, I don't know, it's just kind of weird because I know that some people wouldn't care for that stuff on this channel. And sometimes I've thought about a second channel, but it just, like, not putting all of my effort into one primary thing kind of seems like maybe not the best idea. So I've been really on the fence about doing something like that. You see that Dunsparce just jump off. But yeah, I have been kind of on the fence about some of that stuff for a bit. Because I do play other video games. And eventually, we're going to get through all the DLC in this, and Pokemon's going to be really just kind of played for me. And we're going to be waiting for the next game or whatever it's going to be. And we're going to have to do something, right? So, I don't know. I don't know what the play is going to be. Raze, what are you doing? You missed Zorua. You did. We got it so fast, though, Raze. So, even if you were here tonight at, like, kind of a more regular time for you, you probably still would have missed it. We got it in 55 eggs. Personally, don't care much for watching horror games. I'd still watch it, though. I'm mainly about the vibes. Yeah. I feel like it probably would change a little bit what was going on in here, because I don't know that I would be able to just be completely just like chilling like this, you know? So that's kind of why I think that maybe not. I really have thought on some of those things, but I think it just doesn't really fit what's going on here. It doesn't really fit the brand, you know? And it is what it is. But I think there are some other games that could fit the deal with this. Like I said, I do want to play some Breath of the Wild, and we'll just see how it goes. If people don't like it, maybe I don't play it on stream. I mean, Calm might get a little emotional during Tears of the Kingdom too, so I don't... Maybe it'd be better if I'm not on stream. I can get a little choked up about my my fish wife being dead and all that, you know. Just the usual Breath of the Wild stuff. Get Jalissa in here for Raze. But why? There was a Jalissa segment. You also missed that. More important than the Zorua segment, you missed the Jalissa segment. She showed off all of her cards. Tears of the Calmdom, exactly. It'd be very funny to watch you play a horror game. I don't know if I could keep it calm. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm not like immune to the spookiness. That's not how this works. Try remaining calm while playing Mega Man. Mega Man 3. I was like, Mega Man ill? What the heck is Mega Man ill? Mega Man 3. I'll tell you, I probably cannot beat an original Mega Man game. Those things are not easy, and I never beat them when I was younger, so I don't know, like, the strats. If you cry, it would be appropriate adding Tears for the Kingdom. Yeah, I guess so. But I'm the big Giga Chad. That's what that you guys expect, right? I can't cry. I'm too manly. I think you should play Sky Children of the Light. Somebody else had recommended that to me. That's that free one that's by the people who did Journey, right? That's like the same group that did that. But yeah, I wouldn't mind. There we go. First one finally. I wouldn't mind doing some other things that kind of fit the vibe. Definitely would be down. They'll be manly tears, yes. One for my fish wife. Have you ever played any Super Mario game? What do you think? Any Super Mario game? I feel like anybody must have played one at some point, right? I have. I've never played Mario Odyssey, and I feel like that would be kind of a fun one to mess around on stream with too. But, yeah, I don't know. Not sure. Journey would be another really cool one. I feel like I have that on PS3. I could stream that. I don't know if that's on PC, but if I did have it on PC, it could be a beautiful stream. Super calm, but emotional. That's, oh my god, this was like back-to-back. Back-to-back Dunsparces. That was within 10 encounters. Sky Children of the Light would be a very chill game to play on stream, yeah. Same with Journey, like same deal, right? Mario Odyssey is one of my favorite games of all time. You know the other thing? You guys are going to be mad about this. I have never played a Mario Galaxy before. Never played through them. So I've thought about that at times too. I thought that would be kind of fun. Yeah, that was basically back-to-back. They were in the same kind of zone. Alright, here we go. Let me get the 2 Dunsparces on the board, because we just got them so fast. I forgot to get them on the board. Dunsparce. Boom. We got a twofer. I'm going to have to duplicate this thing. And boom. Okay. We got him. Moving right along. More Dunsparces. I'm so late, sorry. Stave? Star. I read Star and Avery and I said Stave. Star, do not stress it. We're looking at some Dunsparces right now. We got a shiny Zorua earlier, if you see on the board. Got our Hisuian Zorua. So, you know what? It's been a good night. Already got some good stuff. We're hoping. Could you imagine if we got like a big Masuda win and then we get like a 3-segment too? Oriso with the $10. Oh dang, you got the shiny Hisuian Zorua before me. Also, I must compensate for missing the last stream. The compensation. The back pay. So the $10 wasn't enough. Oriso says 20 members as well. The absolute mad lad. I think I got that. 20. Boom. Guys, if you got one of those gifted memberships, say thank you to Oriso, the absolute legend. Oriso, I appreciate you, buddy. And everybody else gets some Mr. Kappas in the chat. Throw them out there. Ooh, Daniel got a shiny too. Man. Got all kinds of stuff going on right now. 2 shinies like back to back. Big old 20 member just dropping it out of nowhere. The compensation, exactly. You know what? I'll allow that. I'll allow it. Holy shuckle. Cinnabar, yes. And guys, if you're trying to get one of those gifted memberships, if you have not had one before, make sure that you do !gift in the chat and you click on that link, because you have to opt in to get gifted memberships. And if you haven't opted in, you're not in the running to get any of these. So, make sure that you're opted in. We got Yugs with the 2 months. Wee woo. Wee woo. He's on the corner of Conch. What was it? On the corner of Conch and Pearl. That's where I am. I miss me some old school SpongeBob, I really do. Occasionally we raid SMK, and he's just on like a SpongeBob thing too. But that's kind of the only time I get my old SpongeBob fix. I don't know if Yugs was going for the wee-woo, the Patrick wee-woo. I don't think it was a Patrick wee-woo, but that's how we read it, and that's how it is. Just so you know, Yugs, that's how it is now. Where's Dunsparce usually found besides Area 0? He's kind of all over the place. I think he pops up outside of Medali. You can get him in a lot of different spots. He's outside of Porto Marinata as well, I think, if you do a normal Sammy. But this is by far the best spot. If you're doing normal sandwiches, he's the only one in here. And if you're looking for a 3-segment, there's just like not a better spot. So, just so you know. I'm so deeply sorry, Emmett, but why? Why are you sorry? I would click my heels, jump for joy, and say yippee if you played one of my favorite games, Stardew Valley. You know, I've tried a few times. I just have never been able to, like, get down with it for some reason. And I like the art. I like the whole vibe of the game. I don't know why. Why it's never, like, drawn me back in after the first night. But, you know, I wouldn't mind doing kind of like during the subathon, like maybe like a Battle of the Bands type game thing where we play it for a bit, and at any point people can vote off the game that's like being played or something. Maybe we have like a timer and people can keep me playing a certain game by keeping that timer going, you know what I mean, or something like that. I think that'd be kind of an interesting way to just do some different things. Roblox will not be in that list, let me just tell you that right now. Just in general wee-woo, but I'll take it as Patrick Star. You know what? It's anything is upgraded if it's being said by Patrick Star, I think. Basically anything. He is on the edge, dude. What are you doing over there? Can you... He was gonna jump. He was so close. Could we do a sleeping stream? Yeah, Pokemon sleep stream. Did you ever play the OG Harvest Moon games? I've never played any of the farming simulator games. And I think that's why I don't get into Stardew Valley, because I've never, like, had that. But I like building a town. I like the kind of, like, little RPG elements of it. I like everything about that. But it's kind of the same thing with Animal Crossing. Like, I've never been able to get into those either, for some reason. Yeah, he was trying to do a flip. Are you going to play chess during the subathon? You know what? I am not a chess player, but I'll show you guys a thing or two. I'll play Battleship against you guys too. I'll do the classics. I'll hit you guys with some GeoGuessr as well. Whatever gets voted on, you know what? I'll give it a shot. I think that'd be kind of fun. Try a few things, mess around for a bit, do our thing. Oh, let me get a Dunsparce on the board. Another one. Another one. Boom. They're all just chilling. We got a whole bunch of these little dudes. Animal Crossing is a lot more relaxed for me. Yeah, I get it. You don't really have to do anything. But I think that's the problem, is I don't really have direction. Like, I want to be working towards like a level or a collection or something. And I guess Animal Crossing has that with fossils and stuff, but... Oriso, have you ever played Warframe? I played that game for a very short period of time. I never got like super far into it, but I had a buddy who was playing it, and he told me it was like robot ninjas, and I was like, well, yeah, I'm gonna play that game. Robot ninjas, of course I'm playing that game. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was fine. We just didn't play a whole lot. I only played it a couple times, and that was kind of it. So, never really got into it. I know that game is a bit of a longer deal. Like, you have to play that game a lot, right? It's like kind of MMO-y, right? Yeah, I like it. Got 1,300 hours into it. Yeah, so you might like it just a little bit, is what I'm hearing. Might be a slight fan. Yeah, I don't really know what like the end gamey kind of stuff is, and I have a hard time sinking that many hours into any game these days. Even like Monster Hunter and stuff, things that I'm like really down with. I don't know. I have a really hard time, and Pokemon's been kind of the only thing recently that has kept pulling me back. I feel like I'm just like an old man, and it's very hard for me to commit to anything. And this, because I just have a collection goal that I'm working towards, like, I think that's why it keeps drawing me back in. And obviously, now I stream and I have a bunch of homies that I'm also hanging out with while I'm doing this. So I guess that also helps, right? Why so many Dunsparce? We're looking for the 3 segment. We have the Dunsparce on the thumbnail, so we gotta try. So I think we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna try Vivian maybe after this. Haven't been on Animal Crossing as much as I used to. I feel like a lot of people are like that because they haven't had any like updates or anything for it for a while, right? My wife used to play a ton of Animal Crossing. She was big into it. I'm a billionaire in Animal Crossing. That's a pretty neat phrase for that. Can you have 1 billion bells in that game? And is there a point to having that much money? Like, is there anything that's hyper expensive like that? My cat has joined the stream. Welcome in, cat. Cat has joined the hunt. Looking for the pinkies. We've already found 3. We're doing pretty good. What do we got? 4 minutes? We could maybe see one more. One more Dunsparce. We can make this happen. Wish they would have given more support to Animal Crossing. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing. Like, what I was saying with Pokemon is they can just keep doing DLC, and I would be fine with it. And I know the Animal Crossing people would be fine with that, too. And they could just, like, you know, 15, 20 bucks for a DLC that has a ton of stuff, and, like, a bunch of new villagers and whatever else, and just done deal. Like, they have the framework. And it's so easy to just make a lot of money for not a lot of investment, like on their side, you know? It's not like they have to make the whole engine and code the whole game. They just have to put a bunch of things within that engine that's already like there. They already have the base for everything. And I know for sure that the Animal Crossing people would love just some new friendos, some new just furniture in general. Maybe have a few more villagers, like expand the island a little bit. I feel like it's not that big of a thing. But yeah, that I don't know why they don't do that a little bit more often. People, like I said, there's a lot of people that hate the whole DLC deal, but I think like it kind of is a good thing for us too. Animal Crossing team also does Splatoon. Oh, so they're split time-wise. Yeah, that kind of sucks. The thing that kind of sucks about Splatoon is like that's one of the games where Nintendo really shows that they just do not understand the internet still, because they do that as like a peer-to-peer thing for the like multiplayer, right? Because my wife, oh, there we go, got a 4th one. My wife plays Splatoon 3 a lot, and it just disconnects all the time. It's insanity. Just always disconnecting, and it sucks, you know? Like, if you don't have a good network infrastructure for that, it just makes a game that's, like, only multiplayer like that kind of a drag. So I really hope that they, in their next, like, iteration of stuff, they figure it out. Like, they make it happen. Because it's about time that they get up to snuff with a lot of these things. The good online, like, we're paying for it now. I wouldn't mind if we paid more and we got better stuff. Like, that's what this kind of stuff funds when you pay for the subscription for online and stuff, is you're funding that kind of infrastructure, everything else, right? And I think that stuff is worth it. to have the playable onlines. It would be pretty neat. Because Splatoon, I will say, not playable with how it is. Like, the fact that it just disconnects constantly, my wife gets banned because the game disconnects so much and she can't connect. For, like, they put you in a timeout, even though it isn't you that's disconnecting. It's like, it's a joke. It's really, really bad. Peer-to-peer is like a very bad option for that. It just makes everybody pay for the one guy that has the really bad internet. So they should be the only one having problems, right? If there's like a server thing. Obviously that's the cheapest option. But like, you know, we got a few bucks, Nintendo. We can make this happen. The same game where you can dab. Yeah, they're taking the hello fellow kids approach. It's incredibly unfair. Some mobile games do the same thing. Yeah, I just feel like peer-to-peer is not the play in any online game at this point. Also, we haven't duplicated. Hold on. We need one more Dunsparce on the board. I forgot. Boom. So we've seen 8 Dunsparce and Dunsparces. This is 4 checks. So let's go ahead and check these out. First off, let's see if we have any marked ones. Oh my god, we got 3 marked. I thought we were going to have all 4. The worn out Dunsparce, kind of cool. The lunchtime mark. Okay, well, I guess we're keeping these. Oh my god. The last one, the rare mark. Alright, so I guess we're keeping this no matter what. Let me just go ahead and save this. It looks like we're keeping a few Dunsparces. The Recluse. Alright. At the very least, we got something very rare tonight. I mean, that's rarer than the 3 segment. A shiny with the Recluse mark. Oriso, 3 segment, rare mark. Let's go. What if? What if? We have a chance. We have a chance. 400 like goal, guys. I appreciate you. We are killing it tonight. Absolutely killing it. All right. Let's get some hyper drills. We have 4 checks. I don't know. We have the potential. I don't know what the odds are with tidal power to get the rare mark. I don't know what the multiplier is, and I don't know if anybody knows exactly what it is. But even if it's like 1/4 of the chance or something like that, if it goes to like 1 in 250, that's still incredibly rare, right? Yeah, the 3 segment rare mark, it could happen. It's not an impossibility. So here we go. 4 in 100 right here. Yeah, you know, this is 1 in 25 chance that one of these. That's a better way to look at it. Not 4 in 100, 1 in 25. That makes it look a lot better, doesn't it? Drum roll. I wish I need to get a drum roll soundbite. All right, first one. You know what? We're going to evolve them in order of like how good they are. This one is the non-marked one. This will be the lamest one unless it's a 3 segment. The 3 Seggy crew, here we go. Two segment, that's fine. That's fine. We don't want that one. So the level 59 is the rare mark one. We're gonna save that for absolute last. This one is the worn out one. If the rare is 2, name it dud. Yeah. We don't want the dud. That's the worn out one. That's fine. He's worn out. Just leave him be. All right. This one is the peckish. The peckish one. Yogurt is watching this. Where's old Yogurt? All right, the Peckish. Maybe the 3-segment Peckish? This is looking sketchy. All right, the final one. We're going to do this with a rare candy. The Rare Mark. 3-segment. I'm kind of nervous. My heart's kind of pounding a little bit on this one. This is the Rare Mark. It still has a rare mark. I'm not going to be mad about it. You know what? It still has the spicy mark. What can you do? Let me look at this, though. I'm probably going to unevolve it. I want to see what marks I have in my dex right now for Dunsparce. We need to commemorate this moment. All right, we have a regular Dunsparce with the Peckish mark and a Dunsparce with the uncommon mark. So we're going to just upgrade this. What we're going to do is I think we're going to do the worn out mark for Dunsparce, and we're going to do the rare mark for the Dunsparce. Or maybe I don't care. Is the slump mark... It's better than Peckish, right? Like, the slump mark is rarer, I think, too. But it's kind of just a better mark for Dunsparce, I think, anyways. But now my question is, I saved. I'm pretty sure I saved. I'm a little nervous about resetting now that I think about it. I saved, right, before all this? You guys saw me do it. Somebody tell me I saved. Because I'm thinking about redoing it, and I'm just going to evolve the the one that I want, the rare mark one. I saved. I remember. Yeah, you did, you saved. Okay, cool. So help me if I didn't save. So help me, guys. We'll see. I kind of remember saving, but I also remember lots of things that didn't actually happen, so that's kind of the issue. You did, I went back. Okay, cool. I appreciate you. Well, at the very least, a rare mark to Dunsparce, pretty sweet. Why don't you just reset until you get the 3-segment? It is determined when the Pokemon is spawned, if it's going to be a 3-segment one. So it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Because otherwise this would be a nice, easy hunt. We'd have a rare mark one. Alright, so this one's going to be here. And this should be the rare mark. Dude, this is crazy. It's still really cool. Like, I am not mad about that. Alright, so these are the lads. We're going to go ahead and evolve this dude. Sending everyone to Ohio for lying to Calm. No, we're good. Nobody was lying. No lying here. I don't think I've ever checked to see if any of my Pokemon have marks. Yeah, no, it's cool. It makes me feel a little bit better about getting duplicates. So it makes me feel less insane. If not just a little bit. Just a little less insane. The thought of one of those other normal Dunsparce being the 3-segment instead is painful. Yeah, I don't know. That's what we need, though. We need the 1 in 683. It's honestly, so if you guys don't know, the way that the odds work, it's multiplicative. So it's like, it's a 1 in 100 chance and the 1 in 683 chance with the sandwich and the charm. So it's 1 in 683 times 100. So it's 1 in 68,300. It's kind of bad. It's like old Gen 1 odds is what you're doing. So it's pretty tough. You can't be too disappointed on it. I think this is like 11. Also, guys, what the heck? We just hit 8,600. I appreciate you guys. It's the Dunsparce, isn't it? It's the Dunsparce. Didn't check if any of those duplicates have marks. Boom. All of these, I don't know if any of these have marks. Let me take a look. I usually upgrade. So none of these, whoa. Crafty mark. Oh, you know what? This is a cool mark, but I'm pretty sure I have a rare mark, Pyroar, is why that's in here. So that'll be a cool giveaway one. And then a bunch of lunchtime mark Dunsparces. And an uncommon Dunsparce. Whoa. Oh yeah, it was this. Crafty mark Pyroar. Anyways, I think I was at box 11. Z, what's going on? Things are going well. We just got a rare mark Dunsparce. Not the rare mark Dunsparce, but a. So it was pretty cool. We got something neat. We thought that it was working out. Where is Pyroar and Litleo? I wanted to look at what mark I had on them. Where the heck are they? Really wanted a female shiny Duskform Lycanroc. You guys remember I got my Duskform Lycanroc and it had the Dusk mark? That's one of my favorite ones that I have, actually. It's just such a cool mark, like the perfect one. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is rare mark. Blizzard mark. The Shivering. And then we have the rare mark Litleo. Is this cooler? Which one of these is rarer? The Blizzard mark or the like opportunistic one? I think the other one's kind of cooler. What do you guys think? We got to see some custom cards. We did. We saw some cool stuff. This has been a good stream so far. Blizzard is cooler, you think? I don't know. You know what? I think that we saved this because it said the Shivering, and it was like, it thought that it was going to be in Ohio. So it was Shivering. That was the thought process. All right. Yeah, you missed a Jalissa stream. Worst trip ever. All right. We are going to go and I guess do a Vivian. Try a Vivian Delio. Hopefully we don't... Why does my map reset like that? It does this all the time. All right. We're going to transfer a postcard. I need to get one that is not the same one, because I've done this... I've done this same one twice now, and I need to do one that is not the... I think it's Continental. I need the not orange and black one. Anything but that. The personality mark is rarer than the weather mark. I might be swapping it out. I think I'm going to do that. But I'll do that after all this. I haven't given anything away yet. I just joined. How many shinies so far? Everything on the board right here we have found. And if they're upside down, we got rid of them. We were looking for shiny 3-segment Dunsparce. We ended up finding a rare mark 2-segment Dunsparce, but we did not find the 3-segment, unfortunately. And we found a shiny Hisuian Zorua before all this. How do you find the different types of the Vivian, you mean? You just, I'll show you. You can link your Pokemon Go to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet now, and transfer a postcard from Scarlet and Violet up to, I forget what I was saying. You can transfer from Pogo to Scarlet and Violet, and it'll change all of your Vivian forms for 24 hours, is how it works. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. You go here to connect to Pokemon Go. And then I have to go into my postcard book. Hold on. I need to find one that is not the same stupid ones I've been always doing. Bedtime. Mel, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. Let me just look. I think I can do one from like Canada. I wish I could see where they were from without having to tap on each one manually. All right, Ontario. This has got to be it. Ontario. We're sending it. There's no way this is Continental. I'm not going to look at where this is. I'm almost positive this is going to be fine. It's going to be something not Continental, please. We'll see you around, Mel. Thanks for hanging out. I don't play Pogo, so I am SOL. I don't think you are. I think you can breed them, right? And besides that, you can also do this in union circles, which you can do in the Discord and stuff. I know we have a bunch of people who are very Pogo, like down with the Pogo. So you might try to get some people with that too, if you want to get the different forms and stuff. It's definitely doable, even if you don't play Pogo. Alright, we're going to do a picnic. Going to do the Bug Sammy. If it's a thing, it's not long until I can send Pokemon from home. Yeah, I think that it's going to be pretty soon, hopefully. Should be Polar or Tundra. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. We're going to do a Bug Sammy, which should be... Where the heck is Bug? Oh, 2 potato salad. I knew this. This might be a little tough. We'll see. For Bug, I can't use double sweet or double sour. God. And you can't ever use sweet and sour. I'm really getting into a tough spot in Violet. I really need to get some Herba Mystica here. Alright. I think potato salad has to go last here. I hope it's soon. My PC boxes are screaming. Yeah, I did 300 Quaxleys the other day, and I realized the huge mistake I made, so I'm not manually releasing them. I'm gonna just wait for a little bit and just hope that Pokemon Home is kind of soon. And, yeah, we'll see if that works out for me. It's a bold move. Let's see if it pays off. Okay, we're good. Potato salad sucks. Little Tough is nothing for Paldean Gordon Ramsay. Exactly. Pokepasta gets it. Can sell you Herba Mystica for the low price of 499 Pokedollars. Deal. Deal. That's 1/6 of a luxury ball. I got that money. Potato salad. Yeah, no, the potato salad's something else. I wouldn't want to be eating that personally, but that's just me. Potato salad in all forms except for salad. Yeah. Oh, potato good in all forms except for salad. Yes. Yeah, I think that's accurate, actually. It's... Ooh, wow. These things look cool. It freaked me out for a second. Like, I was like, oh, that's the shiny. Wait. It's just very cool looking. Although, this thing's going to be a little hard to spot. It is very, like, flashy looking. So, hopefully we don't have the Moody Mel luck. She said that she was getting... Well, she was very lucky for a little bit, and then she had to do 3 Sammys for the last one she did. So I'm hoping that we're doing better than her on this. And if we get it relatively quick, we actually still need a Scyther as well, and a Kricketune. We actually have a few different bugs that we need, so... I'm hoping we don't... That thing looks kind of weird. You don't got anything going on, right? Okay. I had to look, because I do need that for sure. Are you also getting regular for the Dex? No. I'm just doing a Shiny Living Dex. I don't really care about the regulars, but... yeah. I'm not doing, like, a regular Living Dex at all. I'm not going to convince myself into doing that right now. Maybe I should. For, like, in Pokemon Home. But if I have the shiny form, like, that's just a direct upgrade, right? So I think I'm going to go big or go home. I'm just going to get it as the shiny form. That's what I'm doing. I'm not going to have a shiny and non-shiny Dex. One of these days, I'm going to have, like, almost every Pokemon as a shiny in, like, my Living Dex, and then I can go crazy like that. Because originally, what I said is I was not going to do the gender differences in this game. And look at me now. A full-blown lunatic. doing all the gender differences. Eventually, I'll change my mind. You guys can clip this, and when it happens, you know, you can show this to me, and you're like, see, you idiot. Should have just did it. That thing... Oh, he looked kind of shiny. I really don't need a Combee, though. So it's fine. I'm okay with not seeing any Combees, any Vespiquens. I would be A-okay with that. All we need is the butterflies. I'm doing both. I'm doing a regular and a Shiny Living Dex. The absolute mad lad. I kind of get it. I kind of have the itch for it, but I don't want to spread myself too thin. Oh, there it is. Wow. We got it so fast. There it is. It's that easy. Get yourself a extra spicy Vivian. It'll be raining again soon anyways. Why does typing yikes make the face appear? There's like an emote that's just the default yikes. Yeah, this is a super, super good one. And now we get to use... They're all caught in Premier Balls, just so you guys know. Every single one of these is going to be in a Premier Ball. Can't even tell the difference. The whole body is white. Like, the top of its head and the bottom of its legs is usually like a black-gray. If you see the one on the left there, you see what I mean? And this one, the whole body is white. Not the craziest. It's fine, though. There's another one back there. Oh, it just disappeared. I swear there was one back there, though. It really looked like there was another one in the back. It might have just been the lighting, but... Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go look for Scyther, because we need a female Scyther. Shiny colors look great with this specific pattern. No, yeah, it looks really good. This pattern is just a very good looking, like, one in general. I told you guys, when I first saw it, I was like, I thought it was already the shiny just because of like how flashy it looked. So now we're going to do some laps. We're going to be looking for a shiny female Scyther, which I think has the bigger, like, abdomen thing. Abdomen? I guess it's the abdomen. But, yeah, this isn't bad. We have all of the other forms of Scizor and Scyther. And this is the last thing we need. But it's nice because this spot is literally only Scyther. And there's just a million of them. If you get too close to the mountains, it'll spawn in, like, maybe one low kicks. But besides that, we're rolling in the Scythers. So we'll see how long this takes. This historically has been very quick for us. Not trying to jinx myself. Just throwing it out there. And then if we get this, we can go for Cricketune. Because we do still need a, I think a female of that too. You need to put Vivian on the board. You are right. You would be correct. Let me get it on the board. No, I have all of these forms, I think. Gen 6, right? Yeah. I'm trying to think of which form I got. Is this the one? I think this is the one we got. I think this is the one. Yeah, I don't have them in here by name. I thought for some reason that I had like white stripes, but I guess they were just like snowflake things. How is your Switch still on 100% because it's docked? What do you mean? It's always at 100%. Back is still is hurting sitting in this chair. Really need to get a new one for my desk. Yeah. So these guys don't give me any money. But I will say, this chair that I have, I really like, and it's expensive. But I personally would say that it's worth it. This is a Secret Lab chair, the one that I have, and it's stiff on you know, it's overall kind of stiff where you're sitting, and it isn't like super cushy like some of the other chairs and stuff, but I think that's good. It helps my posture, it makes me sit up, and I think it's a good thing for like an office chair. So I personally like this. My wife has a steel case chair, and that is also a very good chair, and she has a like bad back problems. So that one has worked out really good for her too. She has a steel case, I think it was like a steel case 3 or something like that. Both very good chairs, both very expensive chairs, unfortunately. But like, for me, I realized I used to buy a lot of like $100 and $200 desk chairs, office chairs, and they get destroyed in like a year. My back would hurt when I was sitting in them, all that stuff. But spending, you know, like $400 or $500 on a chair, it sucks. It really is a tough pill to swallow. But for me, I can't go back. Like this chair, I've had it for years already too, and it is still holding up. I don't have any issues with it, and same with my wife's. Hers, she hasn't had it for that long, but it really does make a big difference kind of getting the quality chair, because you think about how long. I personally am work from home, so I sit in this chair like all day, every day, basically, and then I stream all day in it. So for me, it was like an investment, right? But it's definitely worth it. Even if you're not spending as much time as me, I think that it's worth the non-back pain, right? How long do you got left on the stream? What is your favorite Paradox Pokemon? My favorite Paradox is... God, Scyther, can you chill, dude? My favorite Paradox, I think, is... Slitherwing. I think it's Slitherwing. It's pretty cool. The Mothra. So, and for how long the stream is going, we have like another hour or so. A little bit less than an hour, I think. We're just kind of looking for a few bugs right now. We have a spicy bug sandwich enabled. What do you do for work? I am in like networking cloud stuff. Like a fancy IT guy, basically. We got 21 minutes. There's no way we don't get one of these. There's no chance. What if I picnic reset? Let me just see how many of these spawn. Need a very good non-expensive chair, just can't really afford super pricey ones. No, I get it. I get it. Basically, what I would always do for my like $100 to $200 chairs is like Office Max and Office Depot and stuff around here would always have crazy sales for Black Friday, and you could get a chair that's normally like a $400 chair for them for like $100 to $200. So that would be what I'd do if you're going to look for something. Like buying locally is actually something that you will be able to get a much nicer chair for less money for. And they do like matching of prices and stuff. So like if you find a really good deal on something, they will honor that for a little bit. Like you can get rain checks on deals and stuff. Just joined. Did you manage to get the 3 segment? I didn't. I got a 2 segment to Dunsparce with the rare mark though, which is another very rare thing, right? We just got a different very rare thing. It's actually more rare than the 3 segment would have been, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not like mad about it. I actually think that it was pretty cool that we got that. If you finish the Shiny Dex, will you Shiny Hunt? Yeah? What do you mean? There's going to be a DLC in this game, and there's going to be some other things. If we finished it like tomorrow, which we won't, but like if I finished it tomorrow, there's other games I can Shiny Hunt in. There's other Pokemon games to play, right? And I might still do some hunting in this occasionally, but like once I'm done with the Dex in this, I'm kind of just stuck waiting until the new content is out. So we might be doing a few other challenge runs, other things. We've been doing a little bit of Pokemon Black too, so we might do a little bit more of that stuff. I might try to finish up some of my hunts that I have in like Legends that I still haven't completed. I've been getting things set up for that, so We do have other things ready to go. Or becoming ready to go. So that's kind of the plan. Looking for the different green, the kind of reddish on the legs and stuff. These things are a little bit tougher to spot, but they're easier than you might think. The difference in the green is actually pretty noticeable. And hopefully we get the female that we need, because they're kind of taking their time here. We're paying for how quick the Vivian was. God, they are just... This would be a scary place to be walking around, I'm telling you. I wouldn't want to be in this spot in Pokemon in the real world. We would be eating no bug sandwiches if we lived in actual Pokemon land. Let me just tell you that right now. This is a dangerous game. What's your favorite shiny starter? Mine is Torracat. I really like Mudkip, but I think my favorite is Rowlet. Like my favorite Pokemon in like shiny starter. It's very good. I really, really like Rowlet, the colors on it and everything. And Rowlet just as a Pokemon is already one of my favorites, so the fact that it has an amazing shiny is just like icing on the cake for me. Yeah, the bug sandwiches, we would not be doing that. If I eventually get sent to the Pokemon world like, you know, young Calm wanted to happen. We know the strats. Do not eat the bug sammies. No potato salad will ever be in our pouch when we're going out on our adventures, since they apparently love this stuff. For some reason, the bugs are all about that potato salad. But they aren't about showing up for some reason. The shiny ones just do not want to sparkle today. That this guy's luck has been absolutely too good. We'll see if we're going to get these 50-50 rolls, because we had a really good run of like amazing 50-50 rolls for a bit. And we've kind of been paying for it recently, too. That's been another thing that's been going on. Random shiny Skiddo, very nice. Need to go back and finish the Rowlet Masuda hunt. You know what? You might be able to do the Masuda hunt in this game pretty soon. They just announced it. So you might just pick it up in this game. That's all I'm saying. You might want to get it over in that. I get that you were doing it in that game, but I don't know. Do it in the new hotness. The Whiplash. Have to throw it out there occasionally. Suki, welcome back. It has been a hot minute. Krista, I know. Yeah, that hits everybody. We just have to throw it out occasionally. Just remind everybody, the shiny PTSD. The ones that are in the shadows really mess with me. Have to finish it in Shield. I also get it in the new hotness, though. I gotcha. I'm gonna get it in that new hotness and in the old hotness. That's what I like to hear. Gotta get it in all the games. Can't have too many shiny Rowlets. I would agree. Would agree. Any tips for completing the Pokedex, because it will be my first time, so I can get the shiny charm? My first tip that I always say is join the Discord if you're not in there yet, because we have a bunch of people that help with that stuff. So if you're not there yet, that is like the #1 thing to help you out with that. Other things to do, you can do Tera raid battles, and you can get a lot of the Pokemon that are annoying that you have to do trade like evolutions for, and you have to like have a certain version of the game and stuff like that. You can get a lot of those by doing Tera raid battles. So, and then you're just guaranteed to get it. You know what Pokemon you're gonna get, and done and done. So that's like another thing to think about. Favorite Pokemon is Chingling. You know, one of my favorite Pokemon ever And this was like a shiny hunt that I didn't realize I was doing at the time. I can't believe I never found a shiny doing this. But I used to, in Gen 3, go into the graveyard area and just encounter Pokemon constantly because Chimecho was like a rare spawn in that area. And I was like, oh, this thing's rare. I'm going to get a bunch of them. So I probably had 10 boxes of Chimechos for some reason. He was just a cute little fella, and I really liked him. I just thought he was neat. So I just did tons of encounters in the graveyard in Gen 3. And I never had a shiny there. Never found a Shuppet, never found anything like that. I found a bunch of Chimechos regular, but I never found a shiny one. And it's too bad, because I probably did thousands of encounters out there. Wow, man. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to just maybe do some picnic resets to make this a little bit faster, but I don't know if this is actually slower, I think. So happy about the Decidueye raids. Yes. Yeah, no, I'm down to do some hunting of that. I already have, like, the whole evolution line in other games, but just more things to hunt in Scarlet and Violet. I'm down. Container of eggs, welcome in. Looking for a shiny female Scyther for anybody just popping in right now. We're going to see what the heck is going on with the female Scyther, hopefully female Scyther. We have both of the male forms, and we have a female Scizor, apparently. I don't know why I have... Maybe it's female Scizor that I need, not Scyther. I'm going to have to look. Either way, this thing evolves into what we need. I'm going to have to double check what exactly it is that I need. I know I need one of these, though. I'll have to look in the Living Dex. And if you guys are wanting to see my completion on any of that, by the way, exclamation Living Dex in the chat, and you can see my entire Living Dex, everything that I have, everything I don't have. The only things that won't be on that list are the things that we just caught tonight. So, the new Vivian pattern, the Hisuian Zorua, we'll have to get that in the Dex. I usually update that the next day, so... But it's pretty up to date. These Scythers are going to be the end of me. 11 minutes. There's no way with 23 minutes we don't get one of these, right? We're seeing so many of them. We've definitely seen 600, right? Like, total. I wonder what the encounter, like, I wish I could count every single one that we saw. There's just, like, no feasible way for me to do that while I'm streaming, to try to count all of these and continue actually playing. It'd be kind of cool if there was something... I don't know. Maybe not a command. I don't know how the heck we could make it happen. But it would be neat. You caught so many Dunsparce. Yeah, we were trying to get a 3-segment to Dunsparce, but what can you do? We got a bunch of 2 segments, but we did get a rare mark Dunsparce. So we got something pretty cool out of it anyways. That's a lot of Dunsparce. It is. That's a lot of Dunsparce that got sent to Ohio, although we did keep the last 4. Because in that last batch of 4, we got a rare mark one. So, yeah, no, we got something cool at least. It wasn't the thing we were looking for specifically, but it's a good consolation prize. Could be worse. Can't seem to find a shiny to save my life recently. It seems like you've been having some trouble with it, Raze. What's the deal? Or you're using sparkling sandwiches too, right? You're not just like level 2 in it? So I'm pretty sure you used to. I remember Raze used to have some luck. There's something going on. What did you do? What's messed up the mojo? Just remember to hydrate. Yeah, I'm starting to run low on water. We're getting pretty down in the water bottle. I should have filled it up more. Sometimes I think that I'm not going to drink it all, and I'm just like, I'll just do it 3/4 of the way. And then I realize I was a fool. An absolute fool. Whenever I'm here talking for extended periods, I need a full water bottle every time. And for some reason, I always undershoot it. I think, it's fine. It's fine. Stay hydrated, people. God, the ones in the shadows are really just a problem, man. Scyther, my guy. My girl, sorry, we need a girl. We don't need my guy. Where you be? I give you some luck. Everybody giving Raise the luck. Shiny Vivion's very cool, I agree. I like that there's just a bunch of the forms. So, we've been doing a bunch of them. You can transfer from Pokemon Go your postcards, and it'll make all of your Vivian spawns from that region for 24 hours. So, that's the play. If you're trying to get all the different forms, that is how you do it. The heck? Scyther. It's a little... Hold on. That thing looked a little bit greener. So if you guys don't know, it gets the red, like reddish pink, kind of tinted... I don't even know what to, like, where to say it is, but like on its knees and elbows and stuff. It makes it look pretty different on that when you're looking at it kind of close. But the green on it also changes. It turns to like more of a kind of, it has more of a bluish tint to it when it's shiny. So that's kind of more what I'm looking at, because I don't want to have to get super close to them. But it is like a pretty noticeable difference in the tint of the green. Bedtime for me, Bug. We'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be going for a bit longer for anybody else that's in here, but we usually end around 10:30 my time. So, and that time is up there. So we got about another half hour. So, unless this Scyther doesn't show up and he just makes a fool of us, then I'm turning it all off. I'm shutting it down. We're getting him out of here. These dudes just refuse. I thought, you know, that was the thing. It was my hubris. I was like, we got the Vivian so fast, we're going to get this thing quick, and then we're going to get our Cricketune too. It's going to be so simple. Scyther said, no. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Raise, you're heading out too. We'll see you around. If I ever saw a field of Scythers, I'm noping the heck out of there. I was saying that too. I would never be running around in this field if this was actual Pokemon life. Forget about it. I was saying no potato salad at all would be in my pouch. I wouldn't even want this happening like accidentally, because they love potato salad for some reason. Scythers are big fans. Oh my god, what are we at? 5 minutes. Come on, we got this. We got this. Oh my. I need to watch where I'm driving when there's a bunch of like demons with scythes for arms. Might be a good idea to watch where I'm going, huh? I almost wonder if one had to have spawned inside of a wall at some point, like with this, because we have seen a lot of Scythers so far. You looked a little different, the green on that. The shadows are not doing us any favors here. Imagine a forest of bee drills. Yeah, no, almost as bad. Maybe worse. Because I feel like bee drills are more like mobile than Scyther is. Like Scyther is still scary, he can fly. But like bee drills are kind of like fast. You're just zooming around. They're usually in like bigger swarms than this too. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to be a part of that. Basically like any bug Pokemon, I don't need to be in a swarm of them, is the basic answer here. Almost any bug Pokemon. And this isn't just me having a big fear of bugs, it's more every bug in this game can actually just destroy you. Even if it was a bunch of Weedles, they just have a big old like spike on their head. Just be shooting a bunch of poison at you. Okay, we finally found one. We got a Vivian, so we're already saved. I don't know if this is male or female, though. And I don't remember which one I need. Alright, it's a male. Let me look. I'm looking at my Living Dex really quick. I don't remember which one I need. Scyther, where you be? Of course, we need a female Scyther. Guess what we found? Take a wild guess. Love it. Love it. What can you do? This thing, I feel like this one's really good for like a nest ball, or for a dusk ball, but I'm gonna nest ball it. I need to go on and on and on. On and on. Doing some Oliver Tree right now. Have you seen my Oliver Tree shirt? Would love a pet Zorua, yes. Yeah, the Hisuian Zorua seems a little bit fluffier. That's like the Squishmallow of Zoruas. Yeah, I need a female. I just looked. I didn't know if I needed a female or not. For some reason, female was what was in my head. Is this thing just gonna take the rest of our sandwich time? Is that what he's doing here? Buddy, get in there. Oh my god, please. Alright, hold on. We're gonna put him to sleep. This is a nightmare. Bought the giant sleeping Jigglypuff plush today. Very nice. I really want to get that full-size Slowpoke. That's the dream. Let's put him to sleep. Whoa, that send-in animation was kind of crazy. What the heck? Did the, like, underneath thing. Does it know something to bonk itself? I don't think it does. Either way, he's asleep. He's asleep. Well, I don't think we're gonna find anything after this sandwich now. They're really just doing us dirty on this. Get in there. Oh my god, it still didn't. Oh, okay, never mind, it worked. They can mimic your favorite fluffy animal. Accuser. That is Oriso's favorite fluffy animal. They don't need to mimic anything. Alright, I'm gonna get Scyther on the board, but we have 1 minute and 30 seconds, so I'm not going to, like, put it up there yet. I'm gonna look around, try to use this last minute as effectively as possible. And maybe we get a nice, like, back-to-back. We get one within a minute. It could happen. It happened with the Dunsparces. So maybe we're, like, we got our fire going right now. We just need to get another one. We're looking. They're really taking their time spawning here. They really say that they don't care about the potato salad anymore. They've have different tastes now. So we've grown out of this terrible potato salad phase that we were in. We're so over it. I feel like I always found my shiny Scythers in that spot where I found the male one, actually. I feel like every single one was in that location there. Whoa. What the heck are you doing, dude? He said, my people need me. My people need me. He was just noping out. I've never seen a Scyther fly up that high before. Probably like 30 more seconds if I'm lucky on these things. A cool 30 seconds. Give me one more. No. What can you do? Let me just make sure one didn't spawn while I was like looking around. I don't think they did. Okay. Well, we got one. Let's take a look at it. So many Dunsparces. Yes. Maybe it's marked? Great. Cool. Love it. Get him in the bootleg giveaway box. So, we're kind of... What the heck? Oh. There's like a Scyther underneath me. I wasn't sure what the heck I was looking at there. So, I think what we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to start looking at our Spiritombs for the night. Then we're going to move on with our lives. Tonight was a very successful night overall. I mean, we got a ton of shinies. Had a lot of encounters, even though only a few of them were things we actually needed. But like, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta take what you can get. Oh, you know what? We don't actually even have the Scyther on the board yet, so we don't even have the full story here. Scyther, my guy. Boom. Pretty cool guy. Not the best shiny, but still pretty neat fella. Despite being the wrong deal for us. Boom. On the board. Can I move him? There he is. He's about to chop the Vivillon. How did you get those bridges there? Those bridges there? What do you mean? Those bridges are in the game all the time. What are you talking about? Those bridges are always there. You crazy. Right? They don't, like, add those later on in the game, right? I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. Ending it with a shiny Spiritomb, that would be amazing. You know, we've had overall pretty sweet luck tonight. Not gonna lie. And we're gonna take our time getting to the Spiritombs. I might just walk to them. Just to kind of fill out the extra time that we got here. And, yeah. I mean, we got a Hisui Zorua in 55 eggs. Insane. And we got a Vivillon form, which is good. We got it super quick. Dope bridges. Yeah, we got them bridges. I got the pre-release edition of the game that had the bridges. That's what we be doing here. Only the finest of bridges. Just walk around a little bit. Take a little walk about. And then I think we just go around this way. Oh my god. They're spawning in front of me. How did we not encounter that? We're gonna have a lot of encounters on the way over here, so I don't know. We got a chance as long as we're looking around here. DLC adds all the new bridges. I don't even have it. But yeah, get some spicy new bridges with this DLC. If Panna isn't in Electric Diaper, everybody's in Electric Diaper. Everybody in chat. They're part of the squad. I think they are in yours. And maybe you're at a different spot, is what's going on here. That's gotta be what's going on. Did you see the trailer? Did I see the trailer for what? For what? Jimbo. What are you crying about, Jimbo? Why you be crying? Jimbo be crying about something. Hold on, we gotta look at these. We do need shiny Floettes, so like, whenever I see them, I gotta look. I'm not gonna slow down too much, though. So we got Spiritombs to see. That thing's not shiny, right? It's just in the shadows. It is. They need to quit with this lighting stuff, dude. You're gonna get bonked just for that. He looks so shiny. He was so pink. That was a lighting issue right there. Playing games with me. We're playing Unite and we lost badly. Jimbo. Gotta step it up with the Unite shenanigans. Is Sir Shicker throwing right now? Is that what's going on? You got a shiny doll. I choked. You got a shiny Dolliv? Like in the wild? I know that that thing spawns, but it's like pretty rare, right? I don't know that I've ever seen a Dolliv in the wild ever. So that's actually pretty huge. Just started playing like 10 minutes ago. And already it's happening. Jimbo's a pro. Jimbo's a pro in Pokemon Unite, apparently. Did you see the trailer for the Scarlet and Violet DLC? Yeah, the one that was like in the Pokemon Direct, right? Or did they have a new one? Is there something new that I missed here? I'm trying to remember where the heck it is. Oh, it's right here. We're good. We're finally getting there. I was a little lost for a minute. It's been a while since I've just like walked over to this manually. Whoops. We're too low. Just randomly found it. That's crazy. That thing's like a really rare spawn. Like I said, I don't think I've ever seen a Dolliv in the wild. Alright, we got one more in this, and then we're going to do the checks in Scarlet as well. We get set against a team of pros and they wiped us. See, that's the thing about Pokemon Unite. It's not really ever like a super close game. It's usually one team or the other just demolishes the other team. At least in the games I played. It was you're either stomping or you are being stomped, and there was no in between. I was just talking about the one you watched. I gotcha. Yeah. No, I'm pumped up. There's not like a lot of info on it yet, but I'm ready. I'm ready for some DLC. It sucks that it's so far away. I wish it was sooner, but it's seriously like 7 months away still. What do I still need, Pokemon-wise? Maybe I try to go here and I try to get an outbreak for like the amped Toxtricity or something. Do you play? I have played before. I don't really play, though. It's been a very long time since I played some Unite, and I'll tell you, I don't have, like, the leveled up items and stuff like that. So I think I would probably be holding everybody back. I wonder, does Calm play Pokemon? Yeah, not Pokemon specifically. They were talking about Unite, but do I play Pokemon? I don't know. Have I ever? Maybe. Just hit the heck out of my controller with my water bottle. You can tell it's getting late. I'm losing my mind. Did anyone else see the dates in the eShop for the DLC? December 2023 and April... Oh god, it's December? I didn't see the dates. Man, that sucks. So it's like 9 months, not 7 months. That's even worse. Are the Dunsparces sent to Ohio too? Only the ones that are upside down. 4 of them were, 4 of them were not. Man, those dates kind of bum me out. That's even further than I thought. Calm managed to make a weekday stream. How's things, Duck? They're going well. We found some good stuff today. If you look at what's on the board, we got a Hisuian Zorua in 55 eggs. Got a bunch of Dunsparces. One of them had a rare mark, which is pretty cool. And yeah, we got a Vivian form. We got some cool stuff. And we're just checking our Spiritomb spawns right now. We're actually pretty pretty close to the end of stream, unfortunately, Duck. But yeah, been doing pretty good overall tonight. I have to have a second shiny Dolliv from Outbreaks. You know what? I should have did an Outbreak for Dolliv. I think that would have been cool to find it in the wild. Kristen, joining the Calm Crew. I appreciate you. We had a nice little chunk of members tonight. We had like 25 gifteds, I think, and a couple people joining the Calm Crew as well, just on their own. I appreciate you guys doing that. Let's get a few Mr. Kappas in the chat, especially you, Kristen. You got to throw them out there. You got access. The most important part of the membership. I really like Skiddo's Shiny. Yeah, it's really good. I agree. Alright, we got one last check. Guys, while I'm making my way downtown, I'm going to do my end of stream deal. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please consider doing it. It really helps me out on the algorithm. If you haven't subbed yet, I stream 5 days a week. You guys know the routine. Just a lot of chill shiny hunting vibes. I think tomorrow we might be doing some of our Pokemon Black 2 playthrough. And that's going to be a challenge run. It's going to be a little bit more like gameplay than just shiny hunting. But we do have some good shiny odds in that game. So we might see some shinies anyways. Who knows? But yeah, we're going to be doing that. And yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, it's also available. It's in the chat. And if you're trying to complete your Pokedex, anything like that, just a super good resource for you guys to hang out in and show off all the shinies that you find, all that good stuff. Last but not least, we have a bunch of members. Absolute ton of them. And the number just keeps growing. I'm telling you guys, it's insane. Yes, we're making our way downtown. That's the only way we do it. Guys, I really appreciate you guys becoming members, gifting members to everybody else. I know that everybody really appreciates that. I also appreciate it a lot. I know that lots of people like getting access to the emotes, but they can't, like, financially do it. So you guys gifting memberships, going out of your way to do that, you're the goats. I'm telling you. So I really appreciate you guys. I know you don't have to pay money to watch me on YouTube, so it means a lot that you guys decide to do it anyways. Support the channel a little bit, get me some cool equipment like a new mic and all that stuff. Appreciate you guys. We have a few people paying even more for the memberships. We have Jalissa765, Ray's Plays, Woodrow the Kid, Panky Rain, Zonathan04, Sir Shicker, Pokehitter, Beard Sational, Ceiling Cat, Kasane V2, Not Very Lucky, Z Toxic, Time Ghost, Martin19D, Shiny Sylveon, Oxford Striplin, Dawn Batty, Moody Mel, Carissi, Dr. Nefardio, and in the cultist tier, Mistaken, Sir Lomac, Oriso, and Papusa Boy, paying a ridiculous amount of money. Really appreciate you guys hanging out. Let's do this last check, and then we're going to raid somebody, so stick around. We'll show some love after this definitely shiny. Did I say definitely shiny? I didn't say that. I've been a member for a month already. Kristen, I appreciate you. Did you get a gifted one for the first one or something? Already at the Great Ball tier. Love to see it. Love to see it. I'm not sure where I'm going to park. I guess I'm just going to park here. So guys, we're going to do a hashtag calm raid. Please don't spam when we put it in the chat. Let me see where the heck we're going to go first off. We're going to go ahead and raid right now. Let's show them some love. At least stick around. We'll just, you know, if you got to go to bed or whatever else, just drop a like, hang out for a minute, say your hellos. Let's see who's streaming. Who's live? Well, I'm a little torn here. I have so many cool people I can raid. We're gonna go to Frosty Lemon tonight. He's not live usually while I'm streaming, so we're just gonna go say hi to him. We're gonna do a hashtag calm raid again, guys. He's doing some Pokemon Snap, and he's a pretty chill guy. So we'll go say hi. I'm gonna end right now, and I will see you guys over on the raid. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time too. Okay? Good night, everybody.